Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Friday night of high school football. This is Larry Cecil along with Justin Holbrook, and we're at Josh Francis Field on campus of Prestonsburg High School as the Black Cats will host the East Ridge Warriors. Big night here tonight, Justin, as we had a homecoming before the game and also honored some seniors, and at the half of tonight's game we'll be honoring the 2001 state runner-up team from Prestonsburg here.
Yes, it's this opening district play, if I'm not mistaken, for both teams too. So this is one of those matchups. It's good to get off on the right foot tonight, and Prestonsburg's on a roll. They've won 3 straight, and coming in, East Ridge is definitely a capable team of upsetting Prestonsburg. So I expect a dandy game tonight. A lot on the line.
Well,
good crowd.
You're talking about Prestonsburg 3 in a row, and the East Ridge, on the other hand, they're 2-2 on the season, but they feature one of the top runners and one of the top quarterbacks in the state, 2A, in Dylan Burdine. He's responsible right now rushing and passing for a little over 300 yards per game and averaging about 20 points a game. He's the leading scorer in the state in 2A. So
only a junior, too.
Just a junior. So big task here tonight for Prestonsburg's defense, and ought to be a very exciting game. Big crowd on hand here tonight, and like to let everyone know that here shortly we'll go at 3 members of the 2001 team that we're going to do some an interview with. So want everybody to tune in. I'd like to remind everyone that we are live tonight on WPRG Channel 5 and HD 105, and also WPRG Facebook page, and also YouTube. So if you're not here at the game, a lot of ways to be able to see this game, and also WXKZ 105.3, so you can listen to it there. So big night here tonight. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back shortly with the interview of 3 of the team members, as I said, of the 2001 team here at Prestonsburg. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Carlita Fraley, and for 38 years I've had the privilege of filling prescriptions for you at Archer Clinic Pharmacy.
Now, all records and prescriptions can be found at Total Pharmacy in Prestonsburg.
Now look forward to serving you at Total Pharmacy Care in Prestonsburg.
Total Pharmacy in Prestonsburg, now with convenient drive-through lanes and delivery service.
Total Pharmacy Care is not just a name, it's a promise.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
A memorial is a lasting tribute to your loved one's legacy, something that Marion Brothers Monuments fully appreciates. We've served this community since 1951 and have provided the highest quality memorials along with caring service, allowing you to choose the most fitting memorial to commemorate your loved one's passing. Mausoleums, bronze markers, vases, all crafted using the most modern equipment in the industry for customizing your special memorial. Marion Brothers, when only the best will do.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Smile, girl. Act like you like each other.
This is our Chicago.
Stop!
We're gonna enjoy every minute of it.
You two coming or what?
Hey, wake up, brother. It is payback time.
Who's bigger than the 2 of us now?
You gotta decide for yourself who you gonna be.
The Bellator Cage has landed.
Welcome back, everyone, to Prestonsburg field here as getting ready for East Ridge and Prestonsburg here tonight. At half of tonight's game, we'll be honoring the 2001 Prestonsburg state runner-up, and I've got three members here tonight with me, and I'll let them introduce yourself.
John Hunt,
Joey Willis, Andrew Burchett.
All right, guys, 13-2 on the season that year. I know you got started, I think, maybe 3 games, and then you went to Whitley County and come up with a loss there, and then you finished with 10 straight wins to get to the championship game. John, get some of the things that happened that year, that remind you of that year that you look back. Give us an example of what that was.
It was a special season for us in this town and our school for certain. Of course, a lot of people know we started the season off just before the regular season. One of our good friends and teammate, Josh Francis, was unexpectedly killed in a car accident. That was a tough way for us to start, but we rallied together as a team and as a town. I just remember how much support we got from the town, and once we kind of bonded together from there with all the support, we just kind of got on a run and took off, and it was a magical year, and it's something we still talk about to this day.
Well, the field today is known as Josh Francis Field in his remembrance and stuff, and Joey, you was a quarterback on that team, and this was your center, and I was talking to Chuck Hughes a little bit, had a injury to your thumb, a freak accident in practice. One of the linemen maybe tripped and fell and hit your thumb on the helmet, and had some injuries. So how was that that you was able to get through that and into the championship game?
Lots of medicine and trying different ways to hold a football. I actually was in the parking lot the day before the game trying to throw it right-handed, and I was trying to grip a football with a closed hand grip, so I was trying any way I could to figure out how to throw a football. Never did really figure out how to do it, so I just went through the game, just went through the pain, and we honestly just were limited on the plays that we could call that game, and I think Bardstown knew that. So that's what I'll put that loss to, is they knew that they knew I couldn't throw the ball deep, so they stacked the box. If I could throw the football, we would have won.
Yeah, well, you said they probably knew that. I'm sure the scouting report had that in it.
Yeah.
Due to the injury in that game, was there anything that you had to do different as far as when you snapped the ball to Joey?
Not so much snapping the ball. We did a lot of shotgun, but it definitely affected the way we were able to run the ball, because we were able to keep teams honest throughout the year by being able to throw it deep, and we didn't have that dynamic to our offense, and it really put a lot of pressure up on the line of scrimmage, and they definitely made it tough on us. And they were an outstanding team, and they did all the right things to make it a tough game for us, and unfortunately we came up short.
On the way to that state championship game, you met one of the old rivals that used to play every year in Belfry. And of course Coach Haywood was there, and he's got a lot of ties to Prestonsburg. He left Prestonsburg and went to Belfry. And give me a little bit of how that felt to be able, to defeat them on the way to the championship game.
Well, like you said, they were a district foe, and it was always a battle. Ask any of these guys. We always had to give our best when we played Belfry, and those are my fondest memories, playing against Coach Haywood and Belfry. Because like I said, they demanded our best, and we always played a similar style of football. We were both physical mountain teams. We got after each other. But that was definitely some of my fondest memories, playing against Belfry.
Yeah, I was officiating myself about that time, and I had some of those games, and those was always some very physical games, and a lot of energy in those games. That's the kind of games that you like to have. But John touched a little bit on the loss of the teammate Josh, but besides that, on the good side of things, what's some of the most memorable moments that you can remember that year?
I would say the most memorable for me was the camp that summer before was awesome at Moorhead. It was very hot, and the practices were very tough, but just being around all the guys just in the locker room, the bus rides to games, after practice in the locker room, like that's always the best times. And then, of course, winning as much as we did was nice too. But I would say just the locker room time with all the guys.
How about you?
Well, the Belfort games definitely stand out. But when I think about that team, I don't just think about that season, because our group, we were all three juniors, and that senior class ahead of us was an extremely special senior class. And since we were in 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th, 7th and 8th grade together, that's what I think about when I think about the 2001 team, is all of our memories growing up. And it was just truly special to have a group of guys that you played with your whole life, and everybody stuck together in this community. Everybody knew that we were a team that had a chance to go back to the state finals, and we were able to accomplish that. Unfortunately, we weren't able to win, but now that's what we're working on here, is getting our first state title.
Well, guys, congratulations on that season and being honored here tonight. And I appreciate y'all coming down and doing the interview with us. And glad to be able here and show this. Let everybody know that they can see it on live TV here tonight, WPRG Channel 5 and HD 105, and also YouTube and Facebook. So if they're not here, they need to see this, what's going on at halftime, right?
Yep.
All right, we're going to send it back to the station. We'll be back shortly for the kickoff of tonight's game between Prestonsburg and East Ridge. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Carlita Fraley, and for 38 years, I've had the privilege of filling prescriptions for you at Archer Clinic Pharmacy.
Now, all records and prescriptions can be found at Total Pharmacy in Prestonsburg.
Now look forward to serving you at Total Pharmacy Care in Prestonsburg.
Total Pharmacy in Prestonsburg, now with convenient drive-through lanes and delivery service.
Total Pharmacy Care is not just a name, it's a promise.
A memorial is a lasting tribute to your loved one's legacy, something that Marion Brothers Monuments fully appreciates. We've served this community since 1951 and have provided the highest quality memorials along with caring service, allowing you to choose the most fitting memorial to commemorate your loved one's passing. Mausoleums, bronze markers, vases, all crafted using the most modern equipment in the industry for customizing your special memorial. Marion Brothers, when only the best will do.
Not everyone gets this excited when they discover the joy of Gearhart TV. But it happens. It's kind of a thrill to see every channel in HD. Go back in time with Replay and Restart TV. Record to the cloud. And watch TV everywhere on any device with no set-top box. Your excitement may vary, but there's a lot to cheer about Gearhart TV. Available now. Visit mygtv.com now to sign up.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Hey guys, are you ready for fireplaces? Our fall sale starts now. We have over 1,000 fireplaces in stock. Choose from vented fireplaces or choose from ventless inserts. Plus log kits and mantles. They're all on sale only for a limited time. Visit our showroom on South Mayo Trail in Pikeville during the fall fireplace sale at American Fireplace, Eastern Kentucky's only fireplace showroom.
Smile, girl. Act like you like each other.
This is our Chicago.
Stop!
We're gonna enjoy every minute of it.
You two coming or what?
Hey, wake up, brother. It is payback time.
Who's bigger than the two of us now?
You gotta decide for yourself who you gonna be.
The Bellator K has landed.
My family means everything, and I'll do whatever it takes to make sure they're safe in our home. I started with this, a whole home security system with 24/7 monitoring. We control our system from anywhere, and wherever I am, I can see my family's okay.
You'd do anything to protect your family. Start with this, a smart home security system from Gearhart Security. Call or visit gearhartsecurity.com to learn more.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care. In football, the object on Friday nights is to prove your team is better than their team. Well, at Total Pharmacy Care, we prove that every day. Our team of pharmacists only fills prescriptions, no cards or candy or novelty items, just complete focus on explaining and filling your prescriptions. So tell your doctor to choose the team at Total Pharmacy Care. We're located in Phelps, Belfry, Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Martin. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy. The genuine, the original Overhead Door for all of life's little ups and downs.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
A memorial is a lasting tribute to your loved one's legacy, something that Marion Brothers Monuments fully appreciates. We've served this community since 1951 and have provided the highest quality memorials along with caring service, allowing you to choose the most fitting memorial to commemorate your loved one's passing. Mausoleums, bronze markers, vases, all crafted using the most modern equipment in the industry for customizing your special memorial. Marion Brothers, when only the best will do.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast internet from Gearhart Broadband. Upgrade to the smoldering speed you need, up to 1 gig, and add Plume adaptive Wi-Fi to reach every corner of your home. Experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or click Gearhart Broadband for a great offer today.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Welcome back to Prestonsburg here. We're about 5 minutes away from the kickoff between the first district action and AA District 8 between Eastridge and the Prestonsburg Black Cats. And we did Prestonsburg last week, Larry. I feel like we're going to see some offense tonight. I mean, you went over the stats for Burdine there from Eastridge, and, Prestonsburg, I feel like they've got their offense. They've got some things figured out with Jarvis and Akers and George. And, it was, I don't think Floyd Central stopped them after that first initial three and out. And I just thought they did a really good job of moving the ball and just.
Well, this is what you're going to have. We got a contrasting styles here tonight. Of course, Burdine, we talked about rushing, but as far as team stats in the 4 games that's been played, Prestonsburg number 4 in the state in 2A in rushing. They've rushed for 1,123 yards. Eastridge has rushed for 809. But on the other hand, Eastridge is number 2 in the state in passing, average given up, or they passed for 825 yards per game. I mean, for the season, 206 per game. Prestonsburg is averaging 20 yards a game rushing. Yeah. So, you know, East Ridge likes to mix it up.
Yes.
You know, pass and run. Prestonsburg likes to keep it in on the ground. They usually run that wishbone formation and like to take time off the clock.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who can kind of make the defensive adjustment to slow that down, because like you said, you know, last week we did the Prestonsburg-Floyd Central game, and Floyd Central, you know, maybe 3 pass attempts the whole game. They're not going to see that tonight. I mean, those defensive backs are going to get challenged tonight. And when you've got that good mix between passing the ball and running the ball, it's tough to, you know, to key in on that. And, you know, if you're East Ridge, you can kind of bring maybe 10 guys up in the box because you kind of know what to expect. But Prestonsburg does have different weapons with Akers and Jarvis and George, all three. They can, you know, you don't know who's going to get the ball. So, like you said, contrasting styles, see who's been watching that film and made the right adjustments for tonight.
Well, you was talking about Prestonsburg with Akers and Jarvis. Both of those guys are averaging over 100 yards a game, so they've got 2 rushers. Akers is averaging 109 yards a game. Jarvis is averaging 105 yards a game.
And, you know, Brant George, too, is a good, you know, very capable runner, too.
Well, he's the one that actually had the winning touchdown run last week as Prestonsburg had the big comeback win over at Floyd Central.
Yeah, I looked at the stats. He had 3 carries. He had 3 carries, and 2 of them were touchdowns.
Yes.
So, I mean, he's the guy.
He's the money man, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
Of course, you know, the quarterback also for them, you know, he does a lot of running too. Reese Hamilton, you know, they've got that little fake. It's like a quarterback fake, and that comes, the defense don't expect that. They keep those other guys running at them, and then they throw that in, and he had some big gains on the ground against Floyd Central. And also earlier in the season, we seen him here against McGoffin County, and he had some big rushes. So it'll be an interesting game here tonight to see as with the contrasting styles that we've got.
Yep, and homecoming, you got emotions running pretty high, district game. I mean, kind of a perfect scenario for a good, intense, you know, high school football. Got that good cold air in the
football weather.
Yes, I mean, it's perfect.
Well, and then then also, you know, you like you said, homecoming. Then you got the 2001 team's going to be honored, and like John Hunt said during our interview, you know, one of their team members, Josh Francis, was tragically killed in a car accident that year. So the field is named after him tonight. So on the Prestonsburg side, emotions is going to be running really high here tonight.
Yeah, and you know, if you can manage that first, you know, 5-6 minutes and kind of get settled down a little bit and then just worry about football. I would look for, I didn't see the coin toss or anything, but maybe take the ball and kind of drive it right down their throat if they can. Use a little bit of that clock and kind of set the tone early, because if East Ridge gets the ball, you know, they're going to attack, and if they can catch you off guard because you're worried about other things, that can kind of get the momentum swung the wrong way for you if you're Prestonsburg.
A lot of times that adrenaline and stuff, you get too much of it.
Yes.
I know you've experienced that when you was coaching basketball. Again, we'd like to let everyone know that you can see tonight's game on WPRG TV Channel 5 and HD 105, also on the Gearhart YouTube page and also Facebook page, and then you can also listen to WXKZ 105.3. If you're on YouTube or the Facebook page, we encourage everyone to let us know who you're rooting for and where you're rooting from. Give us a comment. Let us know how we're doing and how you enjoyed tonight's game. So we're about ready to go as the clock is set at 12 minutes. The tunnel is formed for the Black Cats. I see them over getting ready to come out of the big inflatable helmet as the smoke's rolling. East Ridge on the sideline huddling, and we're about ready for some Friday night football here in eastern Kentucky.
Good-looking uniforms for Prestonsburg there. I watched a little bit of that throwback game the other night, and I remember growing up, too, you know, Prestonsburg being real good and just looking at that helmet, that old school helmet they had with the stripe down the middle and that big P on the side.
Yes.
It was a little intimidating, kind of like I'm sure the way kids look at Belfry now.
Right.
You know.
Got that big pirate on the side of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was some good football there with Prestonsburg there. Mid-90s to, you know.
Oh, yeah. That was
mid-2000s. I mean, it was really,
some of the glory years.
You had Jeremy Caldwell play at UK. I mean, he was a big-time contributor at UK.
Yes, he was.
You know.
And East Ridge, see, neither team has come on the field yet, so we're not exactly sure who's going to do the kicking and receiving. As
don't see a tee, don't
have the team due to the COVID. Don't bring the team captains out like they used to, and just meet with the coaches and do the coin toss. So sometimes we don't get to see that. Looks like East Ridge is going to drop back, so they'll be receiving. Don't know if Prestonsburg won and deferred or what, but they will be kicking off to get the game started here tonight.
Great crowd on hand, too.
Trevor Taylor and Gabe Mullins kicking off for the Blackcats. Jackson Shannon.
And that's number 33, Jackson Shannon, doing the kicking duties for Prestonsburg.
He had a big touchdown last Friday.
And here's a little squib on the ground, and it's going to be picked up at the 38-yard line for East Ridge, and just a short gain to the 41. So East Ridge will start 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Number 5, Dylan Burdine. He is the main man for the Warriors as they come off the bench and straight into the formation. They're going to have 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. And actually, now they're moving trips to the right. Man in motion, and they're going to give it to him. That is Isaiah Atkins, and he gets a nice gain out to the 47-yard line. So he's going to pick up, looks like 6 yards, going to bring 2nd and 4. Atkins just a junior as well as the quarterback. And here's Burdine. He throws it out, complete on the side. Makes 1 tackler miss, but he's going to get a short gain of 2. That looks like number 3, Brad Howell, on that reception. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Ball at the 48-yard line of East Ridge. Just getting started here tonight. Homecoming night here at Prestonsburg. East Ridge, 2 wide receivers left and right, 1 back in the backfield. They hand it to him, and he's going to come up short.
Big stop.
Out to number 44, laid the big lick on. That's Carter Akers, and I also had a help from a lineman. And it's going to be a pickup of 1. It's going to be 4th and 2, so let's see what East Ridge decides to do with it.
Came straight up the middle there. It was good pressure by Prestonsburg.
They show that they're going to go for it.
Big-time gamble right out of the gate.
Don't have no play clock running here tonight, so. And they're going to have a motion, looks like, false start, so that's going to back them up 5, and I think that will
that'll make
change the coach's decision on that one.
Decision might be a little different now. But it may not. I mean, with the yardage we talked about in the pregame, I mean, he may have confidence.
Well, the offense is staying on the field.
Yeah.
Twins left and right, 1 back in the backfield. That would be number 33, Nathan Martin. Burdine in the shotgun. Now Martin goes over to Burdine's right. 4th and 7.
Wow.
And now Prestonsburg's jumped, so they're
give it right back.
Trading 5-yard penalties as they'll get it back.
You know, not to harp on last week, but if you remember last week, that was a problem at Floyd Central. Prestonsburg jumped off sides multiple times on 4th down.
They did.
Multiple times.
One of the best out there tonight, white-hatting, Keith Henry.
Oh, yeah.
Keith is white-hatted in several state championship games.
Years. Couldn't ask for a better crew.
Exactly. So it's 4th and 2. Man comes in motion, and they're going to fake it to him. Burdine's going to keep it himself, and he's not going to get it. Fumble.
Wow.
As Akers, no, it's number 54, picks it up, and he's going to be run down from behind at the 5-yard line. Number 54 for Prestonsburg. Gavin Stevens comes up with the big fumble recovery, and Prestonsburg is setting up shop, 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
Love the enthusiasm there. I mean, he's gone. I love to see him get that extra 6 yards, though, because he was working hard to get down there.
Well, he just stripped Burdine as Burdine was trying to take it straight out. And he just took it right out of his hands.
Yeah, I wasn't for sure if that was a face mask or what, but I think he was just taking the ball straight out of his hands.
Exactly. I thought the same thing. They're going to mark it on the 6-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 6-yard line.
Talk about momentum.
Prestonsburg knocking on the door early. And here's a man in motion, and they're going to hand it to Akers, and he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Prestonsburg, 9:29 to go, 1st quarter.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, the gamble to go for it there, you know, that obviously did not work out in their favor.
Points on turnovers.
Yeah, and one play, and Akers basically untouched there. So couldn't ask for a better start.
Exactly.
The only thing better would have been
if
scoring that touchdown.
Yeah, scoop and score, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm sure Stevens would have really enjoyed that one.
Yes.
And they're going to go for 2. And here they're going to hand it off, and going into the end zone. That's number 18, Jarvis.
Yeah, that's, you know, in a game that you feel like a lot of points are going to be scored, these 2-point conversions can come in big.
Yes.
And
so we'll take a break. 9:29 to go, 1st quarter. 8-0 Prestonsburg. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care. In football, the object on Friday nights is to prove your team is better than their team. Well, at Total Pharmacy Care, we prove that every day. Our team of pharmacists only fills prescriptions, no cards or candy or novelty items, just complete focus on explaining and filling your prescriptions. So tell your doctor to choose the team at Total Pharmacy Care. We're located in Phelps, Belfry, Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Martin. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Hey guys, are you ready for fireplaces? Their fall sale starts now. We have over 1,000 fireplaces in stock. Choose from Benton Fireplaces or choose from ventless inserts. Plus,
and we're back as Prestonsburg kicks off again to East Ridge, picked up on the 13-yard line, and flags come flying in the middle as that's number 34 on the carry, Gabe Mullins. It's going to get it out to about the 29-yard line, but we'll see what the penalties are.
I think everybody saw the same thing. Some flags were coming from both sides.
Probably a block in the back or a hold, I'm guessing. It's usually what you get on kickoff returns. So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty, block in the back, and backs East Ridge up to their own 19-yard line where they are.
Self-inflicted wounds here early for East Ridge.
Yes, they are. They'll have it 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, that's Nathan Martin. Burdine, high snap, he gets it and finally gets it off to Martin. Not a very clean exchange between Burdine and Martin. Martin will come across the 20 to the 21 for a pickup of 2.
Yeah, high snap there. Good job by Burdine to get that down and get it in his. You almost like to see him just tuck that and go himself.
Got our old buddy Kurt Stamper out in Knott County watching in. Kurt's he's a regular viewer, and here's Burdine, and he's going to be sacked.
Wow.
And is that 54
yes,
again?
Yes.
That's number 54, Gavin Stevens. And
having a great game.
We have the John Earl Hunt Intermountain Sports Player of the Game at the end of the game right now. Stevens is really making a big push for that right now, right?
We stopped the game right now, and he is obviously the winner.
So that's going to move the ball all the way back to the 9-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 19. Burdine in the shotgun. He takes it, falls back looking, throws out to the back in the back, and he just can't handle it. Tried a little swing pass out to, that was Nathan Martin, and he couldn't hold it, so it's going to bring up 4th and 17. They got it on the board, so I'm sure they'll punt it this time.
Yes. Eastridge's not real sharp here.
And they're keeping their offense on the field right now. This is surprising.
I saw the coach give the kick field, so Burdine must be the kicker too. Probably going to try the.
Just do it.
I sure hope so. Okay.
Yeah, now he backs up. He must do it all.
Whoa,
and he hits it low, and it's hit. Prestonsburg picks it up, fighting to get in the end zone.
He's in there.
And it is touchdown.
Wow.
Prestonsburg. Let's see. Let's get the number on that
56 maybe.
Well, 56 is in there. I'm not sure who picked it up. We couldn't see, but the kick, I don't think they really blocked it. I think he just kicked it into the back of his players. And Prestonsburg picks it up, and another touchdown off a turnover for Eastridge, and the Black Cats out early, 14-0, 7:56 to go, first quarter.
What a start. What a start. And, you know, you're talking, 4 minutes into the game, and Prestonsburg didn't even get the ball first.
Exactly.
And, you know.
Well, they haven't run an offensive play yet.
Well, yeah, they run one. Carter.
Yeah, that's right, on the touchdown. And the two-point conversion's no good this time, so 7:56 left first quarter, 14-0 Prestonsburg this year in the Mountain Sports Network.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced.
Kickoff to Eastridge, and they're going to try reverse. And Prestonsburg all over. That fumbles the football. Woo. And Eastridge luckily comes up with it. A flag, no, as a beanbag came in.
Yeah. A very disaster there.
Boy, I tell you, it was a half a step away from the third turnover here early.
Yeah, Eastridge is obviously rattled at this point. Going to have to settle down. They need a first down in the worst way here.
Well, you know, we talked about the emotions for Prestonsburg homecoming night, and those emotions are just being elevated here, the way the Warriors been playing.
Yeah, sometimes it goes backwards, but it's obviously went good for them.
And Burdine's in the shotgun.
Yeah.
And he's going to hand it off, and nice run off the left side. That's number 20 with the run. That would be Aiden Smallwood. And he's going to get out to the 30-yard line, pick up a 6. Bring up 2nd and 4.
But that touchdown 35, Wayne says Braden Goebel on that defensive touchdown for Prestonsburg.
Number 35, Braden Goebel, okay.
Big play.
We talked about Prestonsburg defense had a big task tonight. They've showed up so far.
Yes, big time.
And here's another run up.
Wow, it's out.
It's out. Another recovery. And that's number 22 for Prestonsburg. John Little. And Little takes it down to about the 12-yard line. So the wheels have fallen off for Eastridge.
Absolutely. I mean, we're 5 minutes in, third turnover. And Prestonsburg is cashed in on the first two.
Whether they've run one offensive play, and that was from the 7-yard line of Eastridge. Then you had the defensive touchdown on the block punt Now Prestonsburg sets up 1st and 10 for East Ridge 12-yard line.
So the average field position is about the 10.
About the 10.
On the other team's
Really?
field. That's probably going to result in a lot of points.
I'm sure that it's going to. It has so far.
Yes,
as we've got a
absolutely.
timeout. East Ridge calling a timeout. Try to.
Yeah, well, they've got an injury out here. I think this is.
Oh, okay. I didn't see
looks
him.
like he's up. I think he's the one that fumbled 20.
This window frame had me blocked out, but so both teams now coming back out onto the field.
East Ridge somehow needs to dig deep here and pull off a stop.
Gut check right now, that's
yes,
for sure.
Yeah.
And now it looks like both teams out ready to go as Whitehead Keith Henry starts the play clock. Reese Hamilton comes off the sideline with the play. And Prestonsburg hurries up to the huddle, or excuse me, the line of scrimmage, and they're going to hand it off. And that's Akers, and he goes up the middle in for the touchdown.
It's like a 12-yard.
Carter Akers, 12 yards out. He's got 2 runs now for a touchdown as...
Well, Prestonsburg's ran 2 plays, and they're both Carter Akers. And I think that was the exact same play they scored on the first time.
I think you're right.
So he's got 18 yards and 2 touchdowns on 2 carries.
That was a 12-yard touchdown run.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, if you're East Ridge, if you could just kind of hit the reset button here.
You're going to have to hit it quick.
Yeah. Akers again fighting. Comes up a little short.
And he's going to come up short. So 7:12 left here. First quarter, 20-0. Prestonsburg over East Ridge. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
A memorial is a lasting tribute to your loved one's legacy, something that Marion Brothers Monuments fully appreciates. We've served this community since 1951 and have provided the highest quality memorials along with caring service, allowing you to choose the most fitting memorial to commemorate your loved one's passing. Mausoleums, bronze markers, vases, all crafted using the most modern equipment in the industry for customizing your special memorial. Marion Brothers, when only the best will do.
Back here at Prestonsburg, where the Black Cats lead 20-0 over East Ridge. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Absolute just, I mean, I don't even know how to explain it, Larry. I mean, it's just everything that can possibly go right has went right, and the complete opposite for East Ridge.
You're exactly right.
I mean, 3 turnovers.
And here's a, well, wait a minute.
Little false start. I think they got ahead of the kick here.
Okay, well, the officials wasn't ready for the kick, and looked like that. Oh, it's offside. This is back. Prestonsburg up 5 yards. They'll re-kick. Looked like East Ridge had that reverse on again. As Aiden Smallwood caught it and looked like he was going to hand off to the other man on the other side. I think that's number 34.
They're going to have to go deep in the playbook at this point. I mean, anything on the.
Jackson Shannon, again, is going to kick off. He has kicked this time from his own 35-yard line. And nice kick as Smallwood takes it at the 23, hands it off. And on the reverse, missed tackle down the sideline. A nice return that time, number 34. That's Gabe Mullins. And then he looks like he's hurt on the sideline.
Yeah. Grabbing that knee. Looked like he came down a little funny when he was coming out of bounds.
They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 40-yard line, so East Ridge will have it 1st and 10. And Mullins up now. He looks like he's going to walk it off.
Prestonsburg goes for 2, but I really like, I mean, Shannon's got a foot. I mean, like he's getting that ball down there pretty deep. So
here's Burdine, shotgun, one back in the backfield, twins left and right. And now they get the whistle to play. Here's Burdine back looking to throw. He's going to throw it out. That's number 33 out of the backfield, and he's got a nice run, breaks the tackle. He's going to have a first down inside the 50 down to the 48-yard line, pick up a 12. That's number 33, Nathan Martin, with the reception. First down for East Ridge as they'll snap it from the 48-yard line of Prestonsburg. Burdine back again, looking throw across the middle, and nearly picked, should have been picked. Whew. Alex Harris had it right in his hands for Prestonsburg, couldn't hold it. So it falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Didn't see where Burdine was trying to throw that one.
No, that looked great ball coming out of his hand, but didn't see any white jerseys there. I saw a Prestonsburg Black Cat waiting on it.
Clock rests with 6:33 first quarter, 20-0 Prestonsburg. Scored off in 3 turnovers for East Ridge. And here's Burdine hit from behind, ball on the ground. East Ridge picks it up and gets a positive gain out of it. I think that was a big lineman picked that one up.
And that's the
number 61.
The second fumble that East Ridge has recovered of their own.
Right.
Other than the other 3 turnovers they got. So
You're
5 times.
They've put it on the ground 5 times already here in the first quarter.
Halfway through the first quarter.
That was number 61, Donnie Martin, coming up with that one. And
big play because they can't afford another
5-yard on it. 3rd and 5.
Early in the game, but they really need some points here.
Comes a man in motion, and Burdine's going to keep it himself, and Prestonsburg's all over that. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Black Cat defense is keying on Burdine right now on the ground. They had some good runs from the running backs, but Burdine just can't get it started right now. So it's going to bring up 4th and 6. And East Ridge will go for it.
Yeah.
Ball at the 44-yard line of Prestonsburg.
I mean, this is field position anyway, you know.
And had a timeout before the snap. That's going to be a timeout East Ridge. So we'll take one ourselves. 5:14 left first quarter, 20-0 Prestonsburg. This is the Mountain Sports Network.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast internet from Gerhardt Broadband. Upgrade to the smoldering speed you need, up to 1 gig. And add Plume adaptive Wi-Fi to reach every corner of your home. Experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or click Gerhardt Broadband for a great offer today.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Out of the timeout here, East Ridge going for it on 4th and 5. Big down right here for East Ridge.
Here's Burdine dropping back. He's being rushed, comes out of the pocket. He's got some open field. Now he throws it and incomplete. And it's going to turn over to Prestonsburg, even if his receiver, number 10, Landon Robinson, had caught that one. He's going to be short of the first down.
Yeah, I mean, credit Prestonsburg. They have been all over the field defensively. I mean, offensively, they've only got 18 yards, but they've only been asked to go 18 yards.
Right.
I mean, both of them resulted in touchdowns. But, I mean, they've pressured Burdine. They've stopped the run. I mean,
they've really got a lot of pressure on him. He hasn't had time to really look for his receivers that much. Hamilton under center, and East Ridge jumps off. So they're going to give Prestonsburg a 1st and 5, and not a turnover, but still a mistake.
Yeah, East Ridge definitely rattled at this point. And, you know, spotting somebody 20 points in the first quarter and really only giving them, you know, they've only had 18 yards of total offense, and you're down 20-0. Just
That's not a good formula.
No, it's not. I mean, I don't know how long of a timeout you can call, but you need the longest one you can get and, you know, kind of settle everybody down.
So Prestonsburg will have it now from their own 49-yard line, 1st and 5. And here on the side, that's George, and he's got a nice run down to the 30-yard line. So a pickup of 21 for Brant George. And Prestonsburg getting chunk yardage right now.
Yeah.
Justin, they've had 3 plays so far, a 7-yard touchdown run, 12-yard touchdown run. Of course, that one's going to come back some. We got a hold on the 40-yard line, so they're going to bring it back. And let's see, spot it back to the 50, so takes away a big run. Actually gained a yard.
Yeah.
So it's going to bring up 1st and 4.
If I'm Prestonsburg, though, I mean, it's kind of any play that you want to call at this point, you know?
Yeah, that's it. So it's going to be 1st and 4 now at midfield. And hand it off. That's Jarvis. Cuts it back up the middle, still on the move, spinning down inside the 40. Going to mark him. Well, one official's got 39, the other says 40. Let's see where they put it. They're going to mark it just inside the 40-yard line, so a pickup of 10 and a 1st down for Ethan Jarvis.
Yeah, had a couple hands on him early there, but credit Jarvis cutting it back up in the middle. That's what it didn't happen at Floyd Central. He just hit that edge. Floyd
he just
Central
kept going, yes. Well, that one play to the left-hand side, he's had most of his yardage. Back to the huddle. Coming in, Jordan, straight up the middle, Carter Akers, and Akers is going to get a nice gain down to the 33-yard line, pick up a 7.
First time Akers has touched the ball and didn't score a touchdown.
You're right.
Akers is a good wrestler, too. He qualified for the state this past year in his weight class, so he's a multi-sport athlete, which I'm sure a bunch of these kids are. We know John Little is. We've called a couple of his basketball games.
And had some good big basketball games.
Yes.
2nd and 3. And here's Jarvis in motion, cuts it up the middle. He's got the 1st down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Pick up a 14 and a 1st down, Black Cats.
Yeah, this is getting away from Eastridge here. I mean, they're, just like you said, chunk yardage each play. Just kind of no resistance.
Well, they're already up 20-0 in the first quarter. 3:10 left here in the quarter.
And threatening again.
1st and 10 from the Eastridge 24-yard line. And here we come, and that's going to be George again. He's cutting through the right side, inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. Pick up 11 and another 1st down.
Just that will.
Prestonsburg came in, as we said.
Yeah.
As far as team rushing, let's get our stats out here. They're number 4 in the state, averaging 281 yards a game.
It's looking good tonight.
And
that short field,
they're not going to hurt that average here tonight.
No, that short field hurt them a little bit, but this one they put together a good drive.
1st and 10 from the 13. Hamilton under center and hands it off. Here's Carter up the middle, inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. Pick up of 10, and see if he's got enough for the 1st down. And they mark it 1st down, so it's 1st and goal from the 3-yard line, Black Cats.
Yeah, it's just, just anything they want. I mean, they're not even getting any resistance till they get about 10 yards up the field.
Yes,
official
and we got an official timeout.
We're going to do a measurement.
And I think that's what they're going to do.
Well,
I thought they'd already signaled the 1st down. The stick man had 1st on the down marker. But Whitehead Keith Henry said, let's look at this one.
Got to update. Pike Central leads Floyd Central 24-8 at the end of the first quarter up on the hill.
And it is a first down. Nose of the football tipping this change. So first and goal, Prestonsburg from the 3.
Yeah, this is
John Little's fans checking in with us here tonight. Rutledge, Tennessee. Liking what they see right now as Black Cats rush up to the line of scrimmage, hand it off. Here's Jarvis going to walk into the end zone on the left side. Touchdown, Black Cats, 26-0. 1:39 to go here in the first quarter, folks.
Yeah, this, I didn't anticipate this.
No.
Coming in tonight.
Well, you know, Prestonsburg, the way they're moving the football on the ground is not a surprise, but what's the surprise right now to me is actually the defense of the Black Cats holding the offense of East Ridge in check.
George.
And here is a George going into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 28-0, 1:39 left, first quarter. Black Cats, this is in the Mountain Sports Network.
Hey guys, are you ready for fireplaces? Our fall sale starts now. We have over 1,000 fireplaces in stock. Choose from vented fireplaces or choose from ventless inserts. Plus log kits and mantles. They're all on sale only for a limited time. Visit our showroom on South Mayo Trail in Pikeville during the fall fireplace sale at American Fireplace, Eastern Kentucky's only fireplace showroom.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Back here at Prestonsburg, minute 39 to go in the first quarter. 28-0, Prestonsburg all over Eastridge. Just all the momentum. I mean, that first turnover that got them down to the 6-yard line, and I mean, it's just been all Prestonsburg.
And here's Eastridge fumbling the football and finally finding it and falling on it at the 16-yard line.
Just another, mental mistake.
That was number 34, Gabe Mullins. So the Warriors will start from their own 16, first and 10, and they need something immediately. It's 28-0 Prestonsburg. We're still in the first quarter.
Yeah. I mean, this is got to answer the bell here just to give yourself a shot.
Yes, Burdine throws it out to one of the slot backs, and he's going to get a nice gain out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 5. That was number
13, number 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isaiah Atkins. So that'll bring up 2nd and 5. 2 wideouts left and right, and they're going to hand it off up the middle. A nice cut as he brings it to the outside, and it's going to be close to the first down. That's number 33, Nathan Martin. And it's going to be right at the yard marker, see what they do with it. They're going to give him first down, got just enough. So a 5-yard gain and a first down Eastridge.
Gave them the first. They needed that.
Yes.
Eastridge just kind of need to ignore the scoreboard, just kind of grind it out, do your offensive thing, and, maybe you can get back in the game.
3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Burdine rolls to the right. Still rolling and goes down. He just slips as Prestonsburg again had some pressure on him. He tried to stop, make a cut. Feet slides out from under him, and he's down back to the 17-yard line, 18-yard line.
Yeah, Gavin Stevens, I mean, just having a monster game. He got that first one down to the 6. I mean, and he was getting ready to cause some trouble right there, too, I think.
Well, he doesn't put the pressure on.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2nd and 18 now. Here's Burdine looking to throw and hits his receiver, and he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. So he's going to pick up 9. That was number 12, Zach Mason. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 9 from the 26-yard line. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, 28-0 Prestonsburg. East Ridge on the move. We'll be right back. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care. In football, the object on Friday nights is to prove your team is better than their team. Well, at Total Pharmacy Care, we prove that every day. Our team of pharmacists only fills prescriptions, no cards or candy or novelty items, just complete focus on explaining and filling your prescriptions. So tell your doctor to choose the team at Total Pharmacy Care. We're located in Phelps, Belfry, Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Martin. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Not everyone gets this excited when they discover the joy of Gearhart TV. But it happens. It's kind of a thrill to see every channel in HD. Go back in time with Replay and Restart TV. Record to the cloud. And watch TV everywhere on any device with no set-top box. Your excitement may vary, but there's a lot to cheer about Gearhart TV. Available now. Visit mygtv.com now to sign up.
Getting ready to start the second quarter here at Prestonsburg, all over Eastridge, 28-0 in the first quarter. Eastridge picks up a first down. They've got a big third down here coming. Need to get the chains moving a little bit, keep that clock moving a little bit, and just, try to chip away and see if you can get yourself back in this game.
Yeah, they need to get a little confidence in themselves right now on the offensive side of the ball. 20 of the 28 points for Prestonsburg coming off in turnovers.
Yes.
East Ridge laid the ball on the ground 5 times in that first quarter, was able to recover 2 themselves. The other 3 led for touchdowns for Prestonsburg. Burdine in the shotgun. Wide receivers left and right. And he throws over a little flanker screen. A nice hit, but able to break the tackle after number 13, Isaiah Atkins.
He picked up about 2.
And you're right, he's going to get about 2. That's out to the 30, and that's going to bring up 4th and 7. Well, they mark it at the 31. So 4th and 6, and see what East Ridge does. Burdine is their punter, but his only punt attempt, the low kick into the back of his own players. Prestonsburg picked it up and runs it in for the touchdown. And they're going to run a play here. He's coming in a jet sweep, number 13, and it just depends on the. They're going to give him a nice spot. That's going to be the first down.
Yeah, he got that right foot spot on that one.
That was number 13, Isaiah Atkins again. It looked like he hit him right at the 36, but they're going to give him forward motion to the 37. They had a first down, East Ridge. Big conversion on 4th and 5.
Huge conversion. Regardless of the outcome of the game, that just, 3 more downs at least.
Yes.
Work that clock a little bit.
And here's Burdine, fakes and hand the middle and gets a little in the slot. And big run, number 12, all the way down inside the 25 to the 22-yard line. And that's Zach Mason. And East Ridge is in Prestonsburg territory now, setting up shop. They're marking it at the 21-yard line, Justin, so a pickup of 39, that'd be 41 yards on that one. Here's a run up the middle, number 33. That's going to be Martin. And
that's what East Ridge needs. If they can punch one in here and just maybe take a step back, get you a stop on defense, maybe you can make some noise here.
Martin picked up 3 on that carry. And they fake it to him. And again, right across the middle of the same plays, they got the big gain on another completion to Zach Mason. And he's inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line, and it's going to be a first down East Ridge as he picks up 7. East Ridge in the hurry-up offense now as they're right back to the line of scrimmage. Burdine And he's going to fake it, keep himself straight up the middle, and he's down to the 3, looks like. Going to pick up 5. Just an RPO on that one, run pass option, and he kept it himself, got a nice game.
Yeah, Burdine, he's 7 for 9, 78 yards. He's just not really got a lot of opportunities because he's been on his back a little bit.
You're right. It's 2nd and goal, and flags come in. False start. No. Snap infraction. What happened? The center might move the basketball, it simulates a snap.
Definitely not the way you want to be going if you're Eastridge here.
So that marks them back 5 to the 8-yard line. And here's a handoff straight up the middle. Nice run again by Nathan Martin, and he's going to get down to, I think, the 3-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 2, so he'll pick up a 6, and it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. 9:14 left here first half, 28-0 as Eastridge trying to get on the board. A disastrous first quarter for the Warriors.
I mean, you couldn't make up a worse scenario for them. Been a good drive here, though, if they can punch it in.
And here's the jet sweep, and nothing doing that time as they're going to stop him for no gain. That's number 12, Zach Mason, and he tried to cut it up early. The Black Cat defense was ready for that one.
Yeah, and, that going to the short side of the field, too, maybe you run that the opposite way and give him a little bit of room to work there.
Got a Black Cat fan watching from Florida, rooting on the Black Cats.
Got plenty to root for tonight.
And it's they've got it marked at the 3-yard line, so it's 4th and goal from the 3. And here's Burdine, fakes it, and he's going to go into the end zone on the left side. Touchdown Warriors. Dylan Burdine with the 3-yard touchdown run off the left side gets his Warriors on the board. 28-6, and I'm sure they'll go for the 2-point conversion.
Yes. Which, if you've got a kicker, maybe you can, Prestonsburg's got 2 and not got 2, so still on that 28 number. So if you've got a kicker, you could stay.
Well, they're going to go for it because they requested the football to be placed on the left hash mark.
Got that play then. They've got
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Martin in the backfield. Now a flag comes out.
Quick flag.
Sideline warning, I think, on Prestonsburg.
Yeah.
First flag on that. The warning is exactly what it is. A warning. If it happens again, then you have a 5-yard penalty, and then the 3rd time it happens, it'll be a personal, like a personal foul, be a 15-yard, unsportsmanlike. Burdine in the shotgun. That's Martin at the back. He rolls to his right, had 3 receivers on this side. Still looking, throws back. And throws it low. Mason was open, but the throw was low. So with 8:12 left first half, 28-6, Prestonsburg will be back for the kick. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
A memorial is a lasting tribute to your loved one's legacy, something that Marion Brothers Monuments fully appreciates. We've served this community since 1951 and have provided the highest quality memorials along with caring service, allowing you to choose the most fitting memorial to commemorate your loved one's passing. Mausoleums, bronze markers, vases, all crafted using the most modern equipment in the industry for customizing your special memorial. Marion Brothers, when only the best will do.
Back here at Prestonsburg, Eastridge getting ready to kick off after scoring their first touchdown of the game. Good drive, Larry, about 5 or 6 minutes off the clock.
And Dylan Burdine is going to do the kicking duty. You're talking about an all-purpose player.
Yeah, he's touching the football on every offensive play for sure.
And he approaches the football and hits a squibber, and Prestonsburg covers it quickly at the 41-yard line.
see what Eastridge can do on defense here. This is a big series if you can get a stop and give yourself a little bit more time to maybe punch another one in before the half.
That was number 22, John Little, covering the football for Prestonsburg. So they'll start 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line, and they have a 22-point lead right now, 28-6 over Eastridge. 8-10 left first half. They break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. And here's going to be the handoff. That's Jarvis, cuts it up the middle and gets a gain of about 3 on it, looks like. Like to remind everyone, if you're listening or watching on YouTube, Facebook, or the TV, at the half, they will be honoring the 2001 state runner-up Prestonsburg Black Cat team. So if you'd like to stay tuned and see the ceremonies on that, we'll be bringing it right to you. Prestonsburg breaks the huddle. 2nd and 7, 49-yard line, 44-yard line. And here's Akers, and nice play that time by the defense of Eastridge as they hold Akers to a 1-yard gain, stops him at the 45. And the big down right here, Justin, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, this is huge. I mean, this is the, I don't want to say that they looked bad, but they've kind of looked a little human on this drive.
Yeah.
You know, the 2 plays for 5 yards, and before it was always 10, 14, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Didn't
5
stop
or
till
6,
they got
7,
yeah.
double digit, chunk yardage.
Yes.
And they got double slots. Slot comes in motion, and they're going to hand it to him. That's Jarvis. He's being pursued and hit. He's trying to drive. He carries the
I think he got
and it's going to be close, folks. If it's not going to be a first down, it's going to be just half the length of football, maybe.
What an effort by George there. Just kept those feet moving.
And might have to bring the chains in on this one, and that's what they're going to do. It's right here in front of us. So I'm going to say that it's going to be about 4 or 5 inches short.
Yeah, I think you're right.
From the,
because it's literally, I think I may be sitting on the yard marker that it's on.
I had to get to the 49 of Eastridge, and it looks like it just might be a little bit short.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's going to be just a hair short. Oh yeah, he's definitely short. Yep.
Yep, about 6 inches.
That's like I said, we're staring right down the barrel at it here.
And I'm sure the Black Cats is that's a no-brainer that they'll go for this one.
Yes.
It's 4th down.
You know, and if you're Eastridge, I mean, you pick up this stop here, you know, you've got 51 yards to go. But, you know, if you're Prestonsburg, you haven't attempted a pass all night. Eastridge brings the house. This may be a time to, you know, maybe sneak one in. But I'm sure this is going to be smash mouth right up the middle.
Well, you got your big back Carter.
Yeah.
Carter Akers. So
yeah,
we'll see what he does. He is the man in the backfield, and they're going to hand it to him, and easily gets the first down as he gets down inside the 45 to the 44. Pick up a 5 on 4th and a half a yard. First down, Black Cats.
Yeah, not a lot of resistance there.
No. Come with the power set, just like you said, and just drove it
straight up the middle,
right over the tackle.
This is kind of one of those, if you're Prestonsburg, instead of scoring quick, if you can work that clock all the way down, you get the ball back again, I mean, you could have 40 points without Eastridge even touching the ball again.
Right.
So,
well, Prestonsburg will be getting the ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you could.
Here's Akers right up the middle again, and another 5-yard gain as he gets down to the 39-yard line. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I mean, Prestonsburg could be up, 42-0 before Eastridge even gets an opportunity again. But they do have the quick strike. They got the big pickup, 40-yard pickup there. Eastridge did last drive.
Clock moves under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Prestonsburg taking a little time in the huddle. It's time now they break. Come to the line of scrimmage. Hamilton. In motion, George. And double motion comes back. That's Jarvis, and He's dragging tacklers down inside the 30 to the 25-yard line, pick up of 14 yards, first down, Prestonsburg. Little misdirection on that is they put George in motion, faking the jet sweep, and
yeah, you could see that when he faked that. I thought he might have a little bit more room than he did.
This Prestonsburg offense, as far as the run games, gives the defense a lot to think about with all the motion that they do.
They do, and they got 3 solid backs to hand it off to, too.
Yes.
So,
first and 10, 25-yard line of East Ridge, and here's George going in motion. He takes it and cuts it up the middle, and he's going to be inside the 20 to the 18-yard line, pickup of 7 yards. Just got behind that big right guard that was pulling for him and just made a nice block, turned it up, and nice game. .435 left here first half. Prestonsburg threatening to put more points on the board. They lead 28-6. And here's a handoff. And that is Jarvis, and he tries to cut it back, but cut it right back into the teeth of the defense. But he's going to pick up enough for the first down as he gets to the 14, pick up a 4. Needed 3. So at Prestonsburg again in the red zone. First and 10, 14-yard line of East Ridge. Can't say that the Warriors' defense has been wore down because this is only the second sustained drive that Prestonsburg had. The other was just one-play scores. And here's Hamilton handing off to George, and he's going to be stopped. See, well, they're not going to give him forward progress. They're going to mark him back to the 16-yard line. I thought he got back to the line of scrimmage, looked like.
The down marker, okay, yeah. He went back. He was going all the way back.
He was going way back, wasn't he? So a loss of 2 and bring up 2nd and 12. .330 left here first half. Prestonsburg owns the 28-6 lead. And George goes in motion, hands Akers straight up the middle, and he's inside the 15, looks like to the 11-yard line, going to pick up 5.
You know, I credit East Ridge's defense. They've kind of stepped up, but they, spotted them 20 points without making them do anything.
Right.
Kind of got themselves behind the 8 ball. But their defense has looked a lot better.
Yeah, they've settled down now, yes.
Because they got a 4th down this time. They're on the 3rd, got them in 3rd down now. So
forcing Prestonsburg to do a sustained drive to score.
Yeah, and Prestonsburg, credit them. They're answering the bell, and they're sustaining the drive.
3rd and 7. And here is the handoff. I think that's Jarvis.
Yes.
And he's going to get to the 11, just pick up a 1. So it's going to bring 4th and 6 now for Prestonsburg.
Not sure if East Ridge can get back in the game or not. I'm sure all the fans, and I hope they do too. But if you're going to, this is the stop right
well,
here.
You'd think you'd see East Ridge starting to use their timeout to stop the clock right now. You got a 4th and 6.
Yes. And if you're Prestonsburg, obviously going to take your time.
They'll take all the time off the clock that they can. They'll receive the kickoff starting the second half. Now they break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage, Hamilton under center. And they hand it George, then George hands it Jarvis, hits a foot race down the left side. Jarvis in for the touchdown, 10 yards out on 4th and 6. And the Black Cats put 6 more on the board.
Big play. I mean, that's putting points on the board, like I said, get the ball back, start the second half. So that might have been a backbreaker there.
Now, that might have been good ball faking, but was that a double handoff? I thought he handed
Yeah,
it to George, and then George handed it to Jarvis.
He did.
Okay.
He did.
I thought that's what had happened.
Yeah, that was because I thought they, if George keeps it, I feel like they had the pursuit there to maybe stop him.
Right.
But when Jarvis got the ball and he hit this corner, it was only had one man to beat.
10-yard run, Jarvis. And here they're going to throw it, and the throw comes up low. 2-point conversion, no good. 1:43 left first half, 34-6, Prestonsburg, this year Mountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
(34-6) here with a minute 43 to go before halftime. Prestonsburg going to kick off to Eastridge. Eastridge needs a quick drive down the field here, Larry, to just kind of answer, just to keep Prestonsburg at bay from blowing this thing wide open, which it may already be wide open, but still first half action. Anything can happen. Well, Eastridge fumbled 3 times. If you could dial that up, Wow, what a kick.
And here's the kick. Drives him back to the 18-yard line. Nice return straight up the middle and out to about the 34-yard line. Didn't get the number on the number 22 maybe?
Yes.
Clinton Williamson. So Eastridge will have it. They've used 2 of their timeouts, so they've only got 1 timeout left. 1:37 on the clock. Of course, this is a quick hitting offense. They get it clicking. The passing game, they spread you all over the field. They've got 2 wide receivers left and right, 1 back in the backfield. That's Nathan Martin in the backfield with Burdine.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to go fast. Which, the clock stops if you can get that first down.
Yes.
So.
Burdine waiting for the snap. He takes it. He's going to fake it to Martin and going to go down the sideline. And
wow, jump ball.
Jump ball. That was between number 10 and number 10. And ball falls incomplete. Intended for Landon Robinson, but Alex Harris right there for Prestonsburg to break it up.
Just a freshman, Harris. Good defensive play. Get your head turned around there and make a play on the ball.
Yes.
Because a lot of times they'll just kind of look at the receiver.
I tell you, Burdine has showed what kind of arm he's got.
He's definitely got an arm.
He was on the move on that one and just flicked that one out. And here again, he fakes it to Martin, keeps himself, and he's going to be forced to run. He goes out of bounds after gaining 2 out to the 36. Had to stop the clock with 1:25 left. 2nd and 8. Oh, excuse me, 3rd and 8. Our old buddy Richie Tackett looking in. Glad to have you watching, Richie. Burdine takes it again, fakes to Martin. No, gives it to Martin. I mean, nothing doing. Prestonsburg was all over that. And it's going to bring up 4th and 8. No gain.
Prestonsburg going to maybe call a timeout here. 4th down. No, he's not going to call one, which yep, 34-6. I mean, you get the ball too to start the second half. So
yeah, everything's on their side of the coin right now. Burdine looking to the sideline. He'll get his signal from coach/dad.
Yes. And
Prestonsburg jumps. They'll give them 5. Had to stop the clock with 42 seconds.
Yeah,
that'll move the football out to the 41-yard line.
That's the second time this game on 4th down, and I think we had about 4 or 5 last week on 4th down.
At least.
So, you know, that's if there's one thing you could maybe pick at if on Prestonsburg side of the ball, maybe that.
Right.
And that's an important thing to get under control.
Well, last week at Floyd Central, they gave them 4 or 5 first downs on jumping on 4th down.
Yeah, and 2 tonight, which the 2 tonight have been on about 4th and 8, so it's only kind of inched it up to.
Right, made it a little shorter.
Yes.
And we've got something here, Coach or White Hat Keith Henry talking to the quarterback. He's going to give us an announcement.
Oh, saying they had the option inside 2 minutes.
Yes. So the clock will start on the snap instead of when the play clock starts. Here's Burdine, and he's going to throw it down the sideline. And
wow,
great one-handed catch. And going in for the touchdown, number 10, Landon Robinson, from 59 yards out. Touchdown to East Ridge.
What a change! What a turn of events.
That was number 12 instead of number 10. I thought it was 12 or 10. Number 12, Zach Mason. Great one-handed catch over the shoulder.
Wow, one-handed too. I mean, that was unbelievable play.
(34-12), 32 seconds left, and East Ridge lines up again on the left hash mark, going for the 2-point conversion. And now we're going to have a timeout East Ridge. So
wow.
We'll stay right here with it, Justin, and I'd like to let everyone know again that at the half they'll be honoring the 2001 state runner-up team here from Prestonsburg. So we'll have that live if you want to stay tuned and watch it. And also like to thank all of our fine sponsors for making this possible. Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Total Pharmacy Care of Prestonsburg and Pikeville, Gearhart Security, Intermountain Cable, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Appalachian Wireless, Haired Family Pharmacy, Marion Brothers Monument, American Heating and Cooling, Coalfields Telephone. And speaking of Attorney John Earl Hunt, at the end of tonight's game, we'll have the Attorney John Earl Hunt Intermountain Sports Player of the Game. Got some good prospects right now.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, if East Ridge can pull this off, I mean, at this point, I've got Burdine 8 for 12 for 137 and a touchdown. And on his counterpart there, number 12, 4 catches, 116 yards and a touchdown. So, I mean, this is what I thought we were coming into.
Right.
You know.
Yes.
Because if you take away that 20 points, you're looking at a 14-12 game at this point. Wow.
And here we've got movement. I don't know if it was the line or the offense or defense. Let's see.
I think he's given the offsides.
And offsides Prestonsburg. That makes their third.
Yeah, I mean.
And that's going to move it down to the 1.5 yard line. So makes it a run very possible now for the 2-point conversion. 34-12 as it stands right now. Here's Burdine, and he's looking to run with it and trying to get to the corner, and gets into the corner of the end zone.
What a run.
For the 2-point conversion. 34-14, 32.9 seconds left, first half. We'll have the kick when we return to the Intermountain Sports Network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
A memorial is a lasting tribute to your loved one's legacy, something that Marion Brothers Monuments fully appreciates. We've served this community since 1951 and have provided the highest quality memorials along with caring service, allowing you to choose the most fitting memorial to commemorate your loved one's passing. Mausoleums, bronze markers, vases, all crafted using the most modern equipment in the industry for customizing your special memorial. Marion Brothers, when only the best will do.
By Eastridge put some points on the board there, Larry, and I mean, really about a minute.
Might see an onside kick here.
Wow, if they could pull that off.
And he kicks it deep.
Oh, nobody there. They can beat them down the
Good
field.
directional kick, and
oh wow,
that's
George.
George picking it up, and he slips down back at the 6-yard line. Of course, they just have to snap it one time and take it into halftime. Got a viewer watching tonight from State College, Pennsylvania.
Wow, big Penn State.
Penn State.
Had the big whiteout game last weekend. That was a good game, them and Auburn. That was a dandy.
Yes, it was.
Dandy game.
So Prestonsburg will only have to snap it one time, 28.9 seconds left here in the first half. They have the 20-point lead, 34-14.
Big answer by Eastridge. Big time answer. I mean, they're obviously going to have to get some stops, though, here in the second half.
They played them even in that second quarter.
Yes, yep, that's right.
Here's Prestonsburg. And Hamilton Taylor going to give it to George on the reverse, and he breaks the tackle. Still on the move, right side. He's going to have the first down out to the 20-yard line.
See what they do. I mean, if you
20.7 seconds left, and let's see, they come to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Now they're milling around. Let's see, waiting for the ball to be spotted.
Yeah, they got the water girl out there.
Yeah, they called timeout, so they're wanting more.
I mean, you run it on first down like that. I mean, you definitely use your timeout. I mean, you've got you feel like you're going to go for it.
And that's from you starting from your own 6-yard line.
Yes, yes.
So you make a mistake there and give Eastridge another changeover, and they're definitely right back into it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And obviously, you know it can happen. Eastridge put the ball on the ground 5 times, lost 3 of them.
Yes.
But
then had the block punt.
Yes, that's right.
They had the 4 turnovers actually in the first half. The 3 fumble and the block punt.
Yeah, and 1 fumble return for the touchdown.
Yes.
So I mean, it's
that was the block punt return for the touchdown. No, that was the fumble. Wasn't
yes.
it?
Yeah.
Block punt went down to the 2 or 3 yard.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yes.
If you're Eastridge, I mean, you hate to take a moral victory, but I mean, you take away the self-inflicted wounds there, and I mean, they've played a pretty decent game.
And here's Hamilton, and he's going to hand off the double reverse and dropped it. That's number 2 with it.
Wow.
Dalton Elliott, and he's tackled back at the
they're taking a knee now.
6-yard line and just let it run out. Boy, wasn't he rubbed to have an extra timeout now? So that's going to be the last play of the first half. It's 34-14, Prestonsburg over Eastridge. We'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly with the halftime stats and comments. Intermountain Sports Network.
Smile, girl. Act like you like each other.
This is our Chicago.
Stop!
We're going to enjoy every minute of it.
You two coming or what?
Hey, wake up, brother. It is payback time.
Who's bigger than the 2 of us now?
You gotta decide for yourself who you gonna be.
The Bellator Cave has landed.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy. The genuine, the original Overhead Door for all of life's little ups and downs.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care. In football, the object on Friday nights is to prove your team is better than their team. Well, at Total Pharmacy Care, we prove that every day. Our team of pharmacists only fills prescriptions, no cards or candy or novelty items, just complete focus on explaining and filling your prescriptions. So tell your doctor to choose the team at Total Pharmacy Care. We're located in Phelps, Belfry, Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Martin. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Not everyone gets this excited when they discover the joy of Gearhart TV. But it happens. It's kind of a thrill to see every channel in HD. Go back in time with replay and restart TV. Record to the cloud. And watch TV everywhere on any device with no set-top box. Your excitement may vary, but there's a lot to cheer about Gearhart TV. Available now. Visit mygtv.com now to sign up.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
A memorial is a lasting tribute to your loved one's legacy, something that Marion Brothers Monuments fully appreciates. We've served this community since 1951 and have provided the highest quality memorial
for the state championship. In the regular season, they finished 9-1 as they entered the Class 2A state tournament. In the tournament, they defeated Powell County 79-20, Leslie County 33-0, Belfry 34-14, and Mason County 18-13 before falling to Bardstown in the championship game played at the Kentucky Fair and Expo Center, Cardinal Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. Entering the state championship game, the team stats were as followed. The team averaged 42.9 points a game while allowing only 10.6. They averaged 300.4 yards rushing a game while allowing 112.9. They averaged 72.9 yards passing while only giving up 48.6. At this time, I will be introducing the 2001 Prestonsburg Black Cats. Team members: number 2, Trevor Compton. Number 4, Stephen Allen. Number 5, Chris Spriggs. Number 6, Nicholas Jamerson. Number 7, Brant Brooks. Number 8, Adam Dixon. Number 9, Greg May. Number 11, Kevin Jervis. Number 12, Austin Clark. Number 14, Corey Cottle. Number 15, Bart Barnett. Number 17, Joey Willis. Number 19, Jesse Chafin. Number 20, Chris Crowder. Number 21, John Hunt. Number 22, Matt Sloan. Number 28, Chris Jervis. Number 30, Tony White. Number 32, Joe Blackburn. Number 33, Matt Setzer. Number 34, Aaron Neely. Number 36, Michael Morrison. Number 39, Nick Clay. Number 40, Jeremy Carr. Number 41, Andrew Howell. Number 44, Michael Fannin. Number 50, Matt Stevens. Number 51, Andrew Burchett. Number 52, Willie Stewart. Number 53, Chad Allen. Number 54, John Mark Stevens. Number 55, Kevin Yantz. Number 56, Matt Williams. Number 57, Jordan Caldwell. Number 58, Sean Whitt. Number 59, Josh Francis. Number 62, Josh Pennington. Number 63, Michael Warwicks. Number 65, Zach Lafferty. Number 66, Elsie Webb. Number 67, Chase Ousley. Number 71, Jason Hall. Number 73, Evan McNutt. Number 74, Charlie Johnson. Number 77, Jeremy Garrett. Number 78, Josh Sargent. Number 79, Rudy Pennington. Number 80, Kyle Ousley. Number 85, Billy Hicks. Number 86, Grover Lewis. Number 87, Patrick Porter. Number 88, Thomas Nelson. Number 96, Jeff Goebel. Adam Van Hoos. Kevin Woods. Our superintendent was Paul Fannin. Principal, Ron Hampton. Athletic Director, Harold Tackett. Assistant coaches and support staff, Mike Blackburn. Johnny Ray Harris. Kenny Caldwell. Jackie Day Crisp. Claude Newberry. Clyde Johnson. Mark Stevens. Gerald DeRosset. Don Compton. Jackie Bush. David Barber. Bobby Hackworth. Dewey Jamerson. James DeRosset. Jerry Butcher. And head coach John DeRosset. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, could you please stand? We have a special prayer written by Charlie Johnson for Josh Francis and remembering those that we lost from the 2001 team, including Chris Spriggs, Jackie Bush, Mark Stevens, Don Willis, Clyde Johnson, and Gerald DeRosset Sr. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this gathering tonight, Lord. I want you to thank you for giving us the opportunity to hear and to be able to talk with everyone and reminisce on Josh Francis Field. Lord, we thank you for that magical season of 2001. Lord, bless Josh's family. I know losing him was terrible, unimaginable experience, and it broke the hearts of so many. However, we stand here tonight with the opportunity you've given us to honor him and his teammates. We thank you for each and every season that we've had. Bless these Black Cats tonight. Bless all Black Cats, young and old. Be with us. Walk with us. I ask this to you, Lord. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. And that wonderful sign at midfield that these gentlemen are representing will hang on the field house here at Prestonsburg. Let's give a big round of applause to this 2001 state runner-up team.
And that concludes the ceremony for the 2001 state runner-up football team from Prestonsburg. So we'll take a short break and be right back this year at the Mountain Sports Network.
Smile, girl. Act like you like each other.
This is our Chicago.
Stop!
We're gonna enjoy every minute of it.
You two coming or what?
Hey, wake up, brother. It is payback time.
Who's bigger than the two of us now?
You got to decide for yourself who you're going to be.
The Bellator K has landed.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
We're back at Josh Francis Field here in Prestonsburg. We're at the half, 34-10 Prestonsburg over East Ridge. The Black Cats will be receiving the second half kickoff when we get to that. And Justin got some first half stats for us.
Just like we anticipated coming in, Dylan Burdine with a really productive first half. He was 8 for 12 for 137 yards and a touchdown in the air, and on the ground, negative yards, but he's took some big sacks. So
yes.
He's got. Take away the sacks, he's probably got about 10, 12 yards, but had a 3-yard touchdown run and a 2-point conversion, too. So he's been in on all 14 points for Eastridge. Zach Mason with 4 big catches for 116 yards and a touchdown. He had the 2 big plays, one 50-yarder and a 59-yarder. So he's, they can score quick if they can get they can just hang on to the ball. Turnovers kind of hurt.
Had 4 turnovers that first half.
Prestonsburg, outside of their defense, was a pretty good offensive threat there. I didn't really keep that part of their stats, but on the actual offensive side of the ball, they've had 3 people touch the ball other than Reese. Reese been handing the ball off, but Carter Akers, 7 carries, 51 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Jarvis with 9 carries, 61 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and George with 6 carries, 46 yards, and a 2-point conversion. So the defense produced a touchdown for Prestonsburg also. So, real balanced attack. Prestonsburg looked really good, I thought, there. That's about as good a first half as you can draw up offensively and defensively.
Yeah, it was. They really got off to that fast start as East Ridge had the kickoff, and then they fumbled. And
just downhill.
Only one play, 7-yard touchdown run, and then they had the strip
fumble all the way down
from Burdine
to the 12
to the 12-yard line. In one run, Akers took it in for 12, and then
the next drive
they had the scoop and score on the block punt on special team.
Yeah.
And then Jarvis got to 3. That put them 20-0. Yeah. That's what we was talking about during the half here, during the break. It's a 20-point lead to half, and 20 points for Prestonsburg in the first quarter come off in turnovers of East Ridge.
They ran 3 plays.
East Ridge played them even the second quarter, 14-14. So you take those turnovers away, it's a completely different ballgame.
Yes, absolutely. And, credit Prestonsburg for being Johnny on the spot and, just taking advantage of those turnovers. That defense, that first quarter was just lights out. They were.
It was a fast start for Prestonsburg and a bad start for East Ridge. And East Ridge laid the ball on the turf 2 other times that they recovered. That they recovered themselves. Yes. So, there's a lot of self-inflicted wounds and forced Coach to used 2 of his timeouts, and then toward the end of the first half, when they had a chance to put some points on the board, he had to use the 1 timeout. Had Prestonsburg pinned up in deep down on the 6-yard line right at the end of the half. If he had had another first down, could have forced them maybe to run another play, and you never know what happened. So
Yeah,
you know, it's you get off to a fast start, an emotional start for Prestonsburg.
Yes.
With all the festivities here we've had tonight. They had the homecoming before the game, and then, of course, they knew that they was honoring the 2001 team, as we just seen here at the half. So their emotions was up, and East Ridge just wasn't ready for the emotional wave that they got at the time. So we're going to send it back to the station for another short break, and then we'll be back for the start of the night's second half between Prestonsburg and East Ridge. We're at the half, 34-14 Prestonsburg. This year in the Mountain Sports Network.
A memorial is a lasting tribute to your loved one's legacy, something that Marion Brothers Monuments fully appreciates. We've served this community since 1951 and have provided the highest quality memorials along with caring service, allowing you to choose the most fitting memorial to commemorate your loved one's passing. Mausoleums, bronze markers, vases, all crafted using the most modern equipment in the industry for customizing your special memorial. Marion Brothers, when only the best will do.
Hey guys, are you ready for fireplaces? Our fall sale starts now. We have over 1,000 fireplaces in stock. Choose from vented fireplaces or choose from ventless inserts, plus log kits and mantles. They're all on sale only for a limited time. Visit our showroom on South Mayo Trail in Pikeville during the fall fireplace sale at American Fireplace, Eastern Kentucky's only fireplace showroom.
Hello, I'm Carlita Fraley, and for 38 years I've had the privilege of filling prescriptions for you at Archer Clinic Pharmacy.
Now, all records and prescriptions can be found at Total Pharmacy in Prestonsburg.
Now look forward to serving you at Total Pharmacy Care in Prestonsburg.
Total Pharmacy in Prestonsburg, now with convenient drive-through lanes and delivery service.
Total Pharmacy Care is not just a name, it's a promise.
And I'll do whatever it takes to make sure they're safe in our home. I started with this, a whole home security system with 24/7 monitoring. We control our system from anywhere, and wherever I am, I can see my family's okay.
You'd do anything to protect your family. Start with this, a smart home security system from Gearhart Security. Call or visit gearhartsecurity.com to learn more.
Back here at Prestonsburg, getting ready to start the second half. Prestonsburg will get the ball, and they lead Eastridge 34-14. And, you know, Eastridge, I feel like, changed the momentum a little bit there in the second quarter. I mean, they dug themselves such a deep hole, it doesn't look like it on the scoreboard. But I think, you know, you make some adjustments here, and if you can get a quick 3 and out and maybe a quick score, you know, momentum could kind of really kick in.
Well, they, just like we said earlier, they played Prestonsburg even 14-14 that second half, or second quarter, and you know, when they got that passing game going and get to moving, you know, they was really able to get some big plays on the Prestonsburg defense. Of course, on the other side, like you said, their defense is going to have to step up because Prestonsburg has attempted one pass, and that was on a 2-point conversion tonight. And they do a lot of ball control, so they take a lot of time off the clock. And with that 20-point lead that they have, with you able to control the clock and the ball on the ground, that makes it like a 30-point lead.
Yes.
You know, it increases the value of that 20-point lead.
Yeah, and you know Prestonsburg had short fields the whole first quarter, and towards the end of the second quarter there, they sustained a good drive, a good 60, 70-yard drive that took off about 6 minutes off the clock. Right. So they've shown they can do it both ways. And, Eastridge scored on their last 2 possessions, with the big plays.
They did,
so, all about adjustments here, in the second half, see who can come up with the better adjustments. But, if you're Eastridge, you've got to make those adjustments known quick, because you've dug yourself such a big hole here.
Yes. And Eastridge will be kicking off to Prestonsburg.
Yeah, if you could, the last time Eastridge kicked off, that which I think Prestonsburg was anticipating an onside kick, but they didn't. I mean, they kicked it over here to the corner, and there was nobody. And
Dylan Burdine would be doing the kicking. He's the quarterback. He's their leading rusher.
Passer. scorer.
He's the leading scorer in State 2A. I thought they needed to switch him around because they had them going. East Ridge was going to kick the same direction that they scored that second quarter. Now they get them lined out. Dropping back deep for Prestonsburg is number 2, Dylan Elliott, and I think the other one is Brant George, 24.
Yes.
And, well, now they're switching them around again.
Well, there you go. We're trying to get an extra little exercise
a little
in
air
there.
time in it.
Yes.
I thought they were supposed to warm up on that 3-minute warning.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, the referees must not have thought everybody's loose enough. They're going to try to get them loose. Well, I think we're right this time. I think we're going to go with this one, whether it's right or not.
And Bernard's checking to see if his team's ready, as we're ready to go here at the second half. And it's a kick down the middle, picked up by George, and fakes the handoff, and he's got a nice run going out past the 30, still on his feet, and they finally get him down about the 37-yard line.
I like the way George runs. He runs.
He runs hard.
Yes, he does.
Reckless abandon.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what you got to have, you know, to hit those holes. But when he goes through there, he's on a mission.
So Prestonsburg will start the second half on their own 37-yard line. They have the 34-14 lead over East Ridge.
See that steady diet of Akers, Jarvis, and George.
And here it is, straight up the middle. Akers, and he's to the sideline, into the East Ridge end of the field, and is going to be driven out of bounds down at the 38-yard line. So a pickup of 28 yards for Akers.
Big start.
Not the start that the Warriors wanted, but that would be the start the Black Cats would want.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the first 2 plays they ran from scrimmage were 2 touchdowns with Carter.
Yes.
A 6-yard and a 12-yard run.
Yes. He'd be approaching over 100 yards on the ground with that carry.
Yes, he's at about 80 right now. Eight carries, 80 yards. That's a pretty good clip.
That's pretty nice average.
Yes.
And here they hand it again to him in the same play right off the right side, and he's going to get about 7 this time. Gets down to the 31-yard line. 2nd and 3. Black Cats on the move early here in this third quarter. 11-15, just getting started.
Yeah, you were right, Larry. I did my math wrong there. That puts him over 100 there.
Black Cats to the line of scrimmage. 2 backs in the backfield this time, and they're going to give it to George off the right side, and he's going to be close to the first down, maybe just a little short. Going to bring up third, maybe a half a yard. Let's see where they place it.
About 2.
Yep, third and about the length of football, actually. Just short of the 27-yard line or the 28-yard line of East Ridge. Prestonsburg on a 3-game winning streak coming into the night's game, 3-2 on the season. East Ridge comes in 2-2 on the season.
Yeah, looking to go 1-0 in district play too. That's big.
Yes.
6 teams in your district too. So.
And here's a handoff to Akers, straight up the middle. Carrying tacklers with him, still on the
ball.
move.
I saw the ball loose.
And did it come loose?
Yes, they got it.
And East Ridge comes up with it as Akers was trying to get some extra yardage.
Yeah.
And East Ridge strips the football and recovers it at the 15-yard line. So that was a 13-yard run by Akers. But it ends up with the ball on the ground and the first turnover for Prestonsburg.
Big play. I mean, this is, if you get that quick strike right here, because Prestonsburg looks like they're going to be able to move the ball. So,
yes.
I mean, you got to capitalize if you get an extra opportunity here.
You got to take care of the old pigskins.
Yes, you do. You know, and Eastridge can attest to that because that's what dug on this hole, not taking care of the ball.
So Eastridge defense comes up with a big turnover and gives it to their offense, 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line.
I think that's the first time that Prestonsburg's not scored a touchdown when they've had the ball.
Well, they haven't punted it, that's for sure. And here's Martin coming out of the backfield, and he's going to get maybe a yard, and that's it.
Akers making up for the fumble there with the big tackle for no gain.
We're going to give him a yard, I think. Going to give him out to the 16. Bring it up, brings 2nd and 9.
That was Martin.
Yes, Nathan Martin.
Give him 1.
2 wide receivers left and right. Martin in the backfield with Burdine. Well, that's not Martin back there now. I think that's Smallwood, maybe. And we got a flag. And I think that's going to go on Eastridge. False start, back them up 5 and make it 2nd and 14.
Yeah, definitely not what you want if you're Eastridge.
Stay with the same formation. 2 receivers left and right. Smallwood in backfield. He comes out. And here's a pass going to go long and overthrown. That was intended for Brad Howe, and he got behind the defense.
Yes, he did.
Pass was just a little bit too long for him. 3rd and 14.
Yeah, he had him.
Had to put a little more air under that one and let him run under it.
Yeah. See the arm on Burdine, though. That was a good ball.
Yes. 3rd and 14 from their own 12-yard line. Same formation, Smallwood in the backfield. And they're going to try it, and nearly intercepted by Prestonsburg. That was Jarvis nearly coming up with that one, so it's going to bring up 4th and 14 for Eastridge, and Prestonsburg defense has apparently held after the turnover.
I think Burdine's putting a little too much mustard. You know, I mean, he's getting a little.
He overshot his receiver, and the Prestonsburg defensive back couldn't hold it.
Wow, looks, I mean, not sure. Okay, this was the punt formation last time, too.
Yes. And there's a quick punt by
Nice
Burdine.
punt, too.
And nobody back for Prestonsburg. Gets a nice roll. It rolls over to 50 down to the 47-yard, 48 we'll call it, of Prestonsburg. So Prestonsburg will have it 1st and 10.
Good punt.
9:23 left here in the 3rd quarter. Well, you know, by punting that like that, you know, staying in that formation, that
keep 'em
keeps the
honest,
defense up, and you don't have nobody back. So if you get that punt off and get a nice roll like you got, it results in a good field position change.
And the flip side of that is he's so close to the defenders. Last time when he tried it, he kicked it right in the back of his defender.
Yeah, got it too low, didn't
he? Yeah, and turned it into
So both teams with one possession here in the 3rd quarter not able to put points on the board. Prestonsburg has it. Akers. Flag comes in, and Akers is going to have a gain of about 9, but could be illegal motion for Prestonsburg.
Yeah,
Let's
Prestonsburg
see.
comes out of there so fast and gets on the line.
Might not have got set. Let's see. That's illegal shift. Yeah, they didn't get the everybody set. You got to have a 1 second set.
Yeah,
one person moving.
Yeah, they come out of that huddle so fast to the ball. I mean, it catches the defense off guard sometimes, but it can run into that 5-yard penalty there.
So that backs them up 5. Both teams now, the offense has hurt herself with a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15 now from the 43-yard line of Prestonsburg. And Prestonsburg back to the huddle. And here's a handoff. Akers off that right side. He just runs through a tackle and ends up over the 50 to the 48-yard line, so he's going to pick up 9 on that one. He's a strong runner. He just runs through. If you can't arm tackle him, he just runs through it.
No. And I'm sure he's got both hands on the ball this time.
Yes, he did. Like to remind everyone that if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, give us a shout out. Send us a comment who you're rooting for and where you're rooting from. Double slots, and they're going to fake, and ball on the ground. No.
Yeah,
that was, I think that was.
I think he was trying to hand
Hamilton,
it off to
and didn't get the handoff, or it might have been trying to, that fake that they do, hand it off and then him run it, but ended up losing 2 on it.
Yep, that's his first carry of the night, too.
First time we've seen that play.
Yes.
Might be the last time
Yeah.
if the results are like that.
Yes. I feel like Prestonsburg's definitely going to go for it here, so if you can pick up enough, get you up a little bit closer to that first down marker here, go for it on 4th down, especially the way you've ran the ball.
Exactly. 3rd and 8. Here's Hamilton, and he's fakes it to Hamilton, gives it over to Jarvis. He's got a lot of room here on the left side. He's going to have the first down inside the 35 down to the 34-yard line to pick up a 16 and a first down, Prestonsburg. That left side is where he had the big gains last week over at Floyd Central.
Yes, big time.
Clock down to 7:40 here, 3rd quarter. Prestonsburg has it 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line of East Ridge. Prestonsburg leads 34-14. Some of your fan club chiming in. Here's George with a nice carry on the right side.
Big time, yeah.
Sean Curry sounding good, Coach.
Yeah, big Sean Curry. Both his sons played for South Floyd and Floyd Central football.
A gain of 9 that time for George, brings up 2nd and 1. 24-yard line of East Ridge.
Big Sean was a good football player in his day, too.
East Ridge's defense, that front line,
yes,
showing a little bit of fatigue.
Yes.
And here's Akers straight up the middle, first down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line, going to pick up 6.
Gain of about 4 on the play for a first down, Black Cat.
Red zone possession again for the Black Cats.
Yep, came up with the fumble last time.
Right at the 15, right in this area here.
Yep, East Ridge didn't capitalize, and I think that might.
But able to take a lot of time off that clock.
Yeah, halfway through the 3rd quarter already.
And Hamilton looks to pass it and gets a nice block. They're going to have a block in the back. And then he loses the football. No, he tries to throw it, and they're saying that he threw it. And the pass was knocked down incomplete. So see what that is going to do. They're going to get the block in the back, I'm sure.
Yes.
And East Ridge will take that one. And that could be from the spot of the foul, so it could be a huge penalty.
20-yard penalty.
Yes.
Kind of hard to hide when the white hat's looking you right in the face. You're the only 2 out there.
The only 2 out there in front of him. You're right. So that's going to move it all the way back to the 34-yard line.
Whew.
Line of scrimmage is at the 19, so that's a 15. Ends up being a 15-yard penalty.
1st and 24. But, the way Prestonsburg's ran the ball, I feel like in 4 downs they can get 24 yards for sure.
Well, they've been getting them sometimes in one carry. And here is Jarvis up the middle. Gets to the 25-yard line. He gets 9 of them back. That's going to bring up 2nd and 16.
Tackle by Hooker. We're bringing 2nd down, taking that at about 15.
Clock under 6 minutes here in the 3rd quarter.
Slow 3rd quarter here. No points. I mean, that's not what was happening
in
the first half.
No, it wasn't.
But if you're Prestonsburg, you're okay with that.
And they're going to give it to Akers straight up the middle, and he tries to huddle the pile, or jump the huddle, and he's going to get about 2, looks like, on it, down to the 22-yard line. Give him 3, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
Yeah, that clock, I mean, you're Prestonsburg. Obviously, you want to get in the end zone, but watching that clock just turn.
Yes.
I mean, that's what you're.
And here comes the motion. Jarvis turns it up, tries to get in the middle, and still on the move, pulling the defender inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. So pickup of 8, and it's going to bring up 4th and about 5.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Prestonsburg and you can, you know, obviously you want to score a touchdown, but if you can just pick up this first down here and just take it into the 4th quarter.
And Akers straight up the middle. He's got the first down, and he's inside the 5-yard line down to the 2-yard line. Great surge off the right side by the O-line that time, and Akers down to the, going to give him the 2 or 3. Going to give him the 2-yard line, pick up of 12 on 4th and 5.
Yep, that was a big play, which they've kind of moved the ball at will.
Yes,
you know.
That's just domination on the O-line on that one.
Yeah. Yep, hard, and you've got 3 running backs that run really hard, too.
Oh, yes.
So, I mean, that offensive line getting the push, and then when you get there, the running backs keep those legs turning. So,
1st and goal from the 2-yard line. George in motion, and I think we've got false start.
Yeah.
It might have been a miscommunication between the center and the quarterback on that, because Hamilton
was pulling.
Hamilton asked for it twice, and he was pulling out from under center before the center gave him the football.
Yeah.
So that's going to move it back to the 7-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 7 now. 3:45 on the clock, 3rd quarter. Prestonsburg 34-14. Threatening to put more on the board. Akers single back in the backfield. George in motion.
Yeah, there.
And they're going to give it on the misdirection. Jarvis just waltzes into the end zone. Ethan Jarvis, 7 yards out. Touchdown Prestonsburg, and they extend their lead 40-14 over East Ridge.
That one might do it there. They didn't get to cash in, and, you know, that clock's just going to keep running. Going to have to get some turnovers. I mean, got to score quick.
Got to
get some turnovers.
Quick scores and get some stops on defense. That's what East Ridge is looking at now.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good drive, good long drive.
They're going to go for the 2, same formation. George goes in motion. Again, they have it to Jarvis, same play, same result as he gets in for the 2-point conversion. 42-14 Prestonsburg, 3:27 left 3rd quarter. This year, Intermountain Sports Network.
Smile, girl. Act like you like each other.
This is our Chicago.
Stop!
We're going to enjoy every minute of it.
You two coming or what?
Hey, wake up, brother. It is payback time.
Who's bigger than the 2 of us now?
You gotta decide for yourself who you gonna be.
The Bellator K has landed.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Back here at Prestonsburg, where the Black Cats have kind of taken the command and lead 42-14 over East Ridge. Slow moving 3rd quarter there with the points wise. We gave had almost 50 points in the first half, and we made it almost a whole quarter there and only 8 points. So, but if you're Prestonsburg, that's just what the doctor ordered.
Yes. Long sustained drive, putting points on the board, time off the clock.
Yes. and you stopped Eastridge. Eastridge got the turnover, but couldn't do anything with it. So,
and here's the kick, taken at the 20-yard line for Eastridge, straight up the middle over the 30 out to about the 34-yard line.
Need points fast.
And was that Burdine on that carry on there? He come up off the bottom of the pile.
He gets his nose in there.
They're pulling all stops out to put him back to kick returns, right?
Yes.
1st and 10 from the 34-yard line for Eastridge. They trail by 28 points. It's 42-14. They need some quick scores. And they give it straight up the middle, and nice run.
Wow. Number 10.
Out to the 39-yard line. That's number 20. That's Smallwood, Aiden Smallwood.
Number 10 for Prestonsburg came in flying.
He did. Alex Harris, that's a 5-yard run by Smallwood. Brings up 2nd and 5, 39-yard line, Eastridge. And they fake it to Smallwood this time. Burdine being rushed, and now he gets it out wide open and juggles it and then brings it in.
What a catch.
See what the number is. That 13?
Yeah.
Isaiah Adkins. Boy, he couldn't believe he was that wide open. If he'd have caught that one clean, he had a chance to go down the sideline on that one.
Yes.
So they're going to mark it at the 37-yard line. That was a pickup of 24 yards on that pass. 1st and 10, Prestonsburg's 37-yard line, Eastridge. And they're going to hand it off again. Smallwood in the backfield, and as he crosses over the 35 to the 34, he met one of the Black Cats unceremoniously, knocks him down.
Yes.
Pick up of 3. Be 2nd and 7. No urgency out of the Warriors, Justin.
No, you would think, too, the way their offense is set up, too, that, I mean, just kind of get up there, snap that ball, and let Burdine go and try to get it down the field, whether it's a pass or.
And Burdine's going to keep it this time, and he's caught from behind. He'll get down to the 30-yard line, pick up a 4. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3, looks like. 1:40 left, 3rd quarter. 42-14 Prestonsburg.
Yeah, kind of like Eastridge is just kind of playing it out here, because the sense of urgency needs to be there. You're down 28 points.
Exactly.
Deep in the 3rd.
Here comes a man motion and flag.
That same play has resulted in that. I think this is the 2nd or 3rd time.
False start. So it's going to back them up 5 and make it 3rd and 8. He's trying to run that jet sweep with Zach Mason. Mason had a big first half.
He did. He's not touched the ball.
Third and 9. Well, they got 8. The 9, according to the down marker, it's 8 on the scoreboard. And here's the snap and the hand fake to Smallwood, and Burdine throws behind his receiver, incomplete. Trying to hit, I think that was Robinson down on about the 20-yard line. Brings up 4th and 8.
The offensive line for Eastridge gave Burdine some time this half. I mean, I kind of go vertically down the field a little bit here and let him, because he can find them. He can get it that far.
Waiting for the snap in the pistol formation this time as Smallwood lines up behind Burdine. And Burdine takes it looking. Booker comes to his right, throws it to Smallwood. Smallwood out in the flat, but he's going to be stopped short of the first down as he gets down to the 29-yard line to pick up a 7, but it's going to come up a couple yards short, and they will turn it over on downs to Prestonsburg. 46 seconds left, third quarter. Prestonsburg with the big lead, 42-14.
Yep, this is all about ball control here. Take care of the ball, push it down the field a little bit, and this game will be over.
Prestonsburg's got 42 points on the board. They come in averaging 19 a game.
That'll do it.
East Ridge came in averaging 34.5, and they've got 14. So
complete opposite.
That's just a
story of the game.
Story of the game right there. That's exactly right.
Yeah, and, you know, Prestonsburg got spotted. They've scored 22 because they kind of got spotted that first 20.
They did.
They gifted them the first 20.
And here's the flag. Delay a game, I would think. Yeah, Prestonsburg. So that's going to back them up 5. If you're going to get a delay of the game, you want to get a delay of game with the clock running.
Yes, not not on first down right out of the change of possession.
So it brings it now to 1st and 15. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Black Cats breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. And here is George off that right side. And he's going to get maybe the 5 yards that they lost on the delay of game back. Well, actually, they're going to give him out to the 30-yard line, pick up a 6.
Good pursuit by Eastridge because that looked like it was about to be a big play. When George first touched the ball there, I thought he had a lot of room over there. So good pursuit by Eastridge.
And I think Prestonsburg would just let the clock run down as we got 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. They're not showing no indication. So it's after the end of 3, it's 42-14 Prestonsburg. They'll have it 2nd and 9 from their own 30 when we return. This year in the Mountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Back here for the fourth quarter at Josh Francis Field, Prestonsburg Black Cats all over Eastridge, 42-14. Larry, it just from basically the first couple plays of the game, I mean, it's been all Black Cats.
Well,
all Black Cats.
20 points first quarter off of turnovers for East Ridge, and it was 20-0 at the end of the first quarter, and the Black Cats hasn't looked back since.
No, they haven't. It's not really been a close game.
East Ridge showed a little life there in that second quarter, but here in the second half, not been able to get anything going. And here's a handoff, Prestonsburg, and not sure. I think that
George.
might be George.
Yeah.
And that's who it is.
Looks like he got about 5.
He'll get to the 34, pick up 4. Let's see. Well, no, they, because it was 2nd and 9. They give him 4 on it, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Just getting started here in the fourth quarter. 42-14 Prestonsburg. Black Cats to the line of scrimmage. And there's that little misdirection. Jarvis said he puts it on the ground. And
did he get it back? I think he
might
got
have
it back.
Let's see, East Ridge had 2 men fighting for it.
All over it. Now, they got it back. He looked like
East
he
Ridge
was
come
close.
Up with it, yes.
I thought he got it back.
So 2 fumbles here in this second half for Prestonsburg, 1 for Jarvis and 1 for Akers.
Jarvis looks a little shook up there.
East Ridge not able to put any points on the board so far off of them.
Now, quick strikes on the last 2 drives of the second quarter, and, you know, this second half, they've not looked very sharp on offense at all.
That was a 5-yard gain by Jarvis. He was right at the first down marker, but the Warriors jarred the ball loose, came up with the turnover.
Yeah, Jarvis limping off the field over there, too.
Burdine in the pistol. Looks like Smallwood in the backfield. And picked off.
Number 10.
Number 10, Alex Harris, coming up with a big pick.
He's played a great game.
So I guess one good turnover deserves another, right?
That's right. Yes. Except for your East Ridge, that's your 4th of the night, or is that their 5th?
Well, that's the 4th turnover, plus they had the block punt,
punt,
which would be considered a turnover too. But so that would be 5. And Prestonsburg will take over from the 19-yard line. You talked earlier, you know, about going vertical, stretching the field, and that's what they did, but just come up with a little short on the pass.
Yeah, short arm that pass there, because I know he could. I mean, he's threw passes deeper than that tonight, and just need to put a little bit more air underneath it.
And here's a handoff. And that's John Little in there, number 22, with a nice run. He's going to pick up 10 yards and a first down.
Good run by John.
Give him 11 yards, actually, giving him out to the 30.
The only thing I don't like about that is that means Jarvis is not back out there.
Right. Jarvis, you said, was a little shaken up on that fumble.
I think this may be over here, but, you know, John Little, obviously a capable runner. Pretty good three-point shooter.
He is.
Probably plays baseball.
Just a junior. He's an athlete,
yes,
that's for sure.
Yes, he is.
And here's the snap. And again, handoff to John Little. Off tackle.
Wow.
Still breaking in the field. He's at the 50. And nice tackle that time by number 22, Garrett Jones, as he goes low. Takes John Little down at the 43-yard line. So a pickup of 33 yards. So John Little comes in for Jarvis, who was shaken up, and in 2 plays gains 44 yards.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice average there. That's a good problem to have.
Yes. And a strong run.
Yes,
running through
big time.
tackles.
Yes. Yeah, cuts it back up the middle and goes to the opposite side.
5:50 left here in the ball game. 42-14 Prestonsburg, and they're on the move, looking to put more points on the board. And here they're giving it this time. That's Akers. And Akers gets inside the 40 to the 37-yard line, pickup of 6. At the end of the game, folks, we'll have the attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Player of the game, and right now it's looking really good, maybe for Carter Akers.
Yes.
Of course, you've had strong games out of Brant George, and also Jarvis again tonight with a strong game. Jarvis and Akers both averaging over 100 yards a game coming into the night's game.
Yes.
Prestonsburg to the line of scrimmage. And they caught East Ridge in a shift on the front line and giving it off to, that was Akers again. And he's going to be down to the 32-yard line and a first down. 5 yards again for Carter Akers. Was that Akers or George? That might have been George.
Akers. That was Akers again.
Was it
there.
Akers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to update Pike Central 46-16 over Floyd Central.
Well,
with about 9 minutes to go.
Pike Central's got a dynamic player too, Boykin.
Yes. Absolutely, and a good running back, Anderson, too.
Yes.
Good 1-2 punch.
First and 10, Prestonsburg, 32-yard line.
Akers
and
again.
Here's Akers with it, and he's inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line to pick up a 5. So right now, Justin, it's 5 and 6, 7 yards at a pop for Prestonsburg.
Yeah, and, you know, this second half, they've made Eastridge stay on the field defensively.
Yes.
They've kind of sustained some drives versus the first half. The defense gave them the short field, so they've done a good job.
And being able to shut the Warriors out.
Yes, absolutely.
They've had their 14 points in the second quarter, so and that's the only quarter they've put points on the board so far. Prestonsburg just milking the clock now as it's under 8 minutes to go.
Hope Jarvis is okay. He's not been back in since he came out.
Tried to see him on the sideline. Didn't see him on the sideline.
I think he's getting his leg worked on over here.
He might have had a cramp.
Yeah.
It looks like they might be working on it. Double slots, 2 wide receivers to the left, and they're going to hand it to George going to the left. He's got the open field. It's a race to the end zone, and nice cut, and into the end zone, touchdown. Brant George, 27 yards out. And Prestonsburg leads Blooms to 48-14 over Eastridge.
Yeah, Prestonsburg.
What a trio of running backs, and then you throw John Little in there, and John had almost 50 yards on 3 carries.
Yeah, odd man out, but not too shabby in his own right.
Exactly right.
I don't know how you get 4 in the backfield, but might want to see if you can figure that one out.
That'd be a good problem to have.
Looks like we're going for the extra point. I'm not.
And we're going to have a timeout, Prestonsburg. So let's stay right here with it. We'll be taking one after they try for the extra point. And again, we'll like to thank all these fine sponsors for making all this possible for all the folks out there listening to us over the radio waves and watching on TV, Facebook, and YouTube. You've got Appalachian Wireless, Harrod Family Pharmacy, Marion Brothers Monument, American Heating and Cooling, Coalfields Telephone, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Total Pharmacy Care of Prestonsburg and Pikeville, Gearhart Security, Intermountain Cable, attorney John Earl Hunt.
Fine sponsors let us be able to bring this to you live, TV, radio, Facebook, YouTube. Oh, got a fumble. George gets on top of it, though.
And 2-point conversion fails, so it's 48-14, 7:24 left in the ball game. Prestonsburg with the lead. This year in the Mountain Sports Network.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
Back to school time is here, and that means it's time to save with Gearhart's Back to School promotions. For a limited time, get super fast broadband internet starting at only $39.99 per month. Let us help you find the perfect internet package to suit your family's needs and get school started right. Streaming, surfing, gaming, and more. We have you covered. Find out more at imctv.com or give us a call at 606-478-9406 to get started. Remember, better broadband means better lives.
Back here at Prestonsburg, where they increased their lead 48-14 over Eastridge, 7:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Just all Prestonsburg all the time, I mean, from the start. Eastridge showed a little life, like you said, in the second quarter, but.
And here's the kick, taken at the 22-yard line up to the 30. Spins out of a tackle, 35-40, and knocked down at the 40-yard line. That's Aiden Smallwood with a nice return. So
good return.
His Warriors will set up shop first and 10 from their own 40-yard line, 48-14. Big 34-point lead for Prestonsburg. Got a viewer saying that the score Shelby Valley and West Carter 20-6 in favor of West Carter. Don't give us a time of how far that game is along. And here you got flags again, false start. East Ridge has just not been on their game tonight in any phase, have they?
They haven't. It's, I mean, and credit Prestonsburg on that, riding that high and just running all over them and just kind of taking all the life out of East Ridge right out at the start of the game. So tough go.
Prestonsburg is letting everyone know that, they've got a shot maybe to do some damage in the district, as this is their district game. Here's Burdine. He gets out of trouble, gets it out over here to Smallwood. He's out in the open field, across the 50 down to the 48-yard line. Pickup of 17 and a first down. Prestonsburg in the same district with West Carter, Shelby Valley, East Ridge, Martin County, and Bath County. So this will put the Black Cats 1-0, and it's going to be a 4-game winning streak that they're going to leave here with tonight. This score
and 1-0 in district play. I mean, that's you got a lot of momentum, and you feel good about your defense and offense tonight.
Yes. Burdine in the pistol, Smallwood behind him, fakes it to him. Burdine rolling to his right, throws, got a man wide open downfield.
Wow.
Nobody close to him, and he's just going to walk in for the touchdown. Brad Howell, 48-yard touchdown pass and catch. Burdine and Howell. Well,
what a catch.
He was 20 yards behind the Prestonsburg defense on that one.
That's broken coverage big time. How far was that when that was?
48 yards.
48 yards.
So East Ridge 48-20 now as they'll go for the 2-point conversion. I don't know if that fake that Burdine gave Smallwood drew the defense or.
Yeah, I think that was just more broken today.
That 34-point lead got him, made him a little lazy.
Yes.
And Burdine, and he's going to take it in for the 2-point conversion. 48-22, 6:43 left in the ball game. Prestonsburg with the lead. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
Hey guys, are you ready for fireplaces? Our fall sale starts now. We have over 1,000 fireplaces in stock. Choose from Vented Fireplaces or choose from ventless inserts. Plus log kits and mantles. They're all on sale only for a limited time. Visit our showroom on South Mayo Trail in Pikeville during the fall fireplace sale at American Fireplace, Eastern Kentucky's only fireplace showroom.
6:43 to go in the fourth quarter, 48-22. Prestonsburg over East Ridge, kind of all over, but the final stats and the final score. But
the O'Hands team's going to be up close on this one because about 95% sure we're going to see the onside kick here. And it's kicked, and it's going to be taken on the bounce. That's Carter Akers runs up and gets it and drops down at the 48-yard line of Prestonsburg. Oh, we've got a kicking infraction on the kicking team.
Well,
don't know what that was. It might have been that they had too many players on one side of the tee. On the one side of the ball, you got to have the same amount of players on both sides of the ball. So they'll try it again, move it back to the 35-yard line.
Prestonsburg might have to scoot up a little bit here.
They need to step up.
Okay. I'll say that'd be a little bit easier to recover the kick.
Yes.
The middle's wide open if they don't have anyone on the line.
So Burdine will try it again, and he's going to kick it long this time, and Prestonsburg's just going to fall on it. That's number 2, Dalton Elliott. He falls on it down at the 35-yard line, which was the safe move and the right move.
Yes, absolutely.
6:42 left here in the ball game. Prestonsburg enjoying a 26-point lead right now. 5 minutes in the fourth quarter is left in that game between Valley and West Carter. West Carter with the 20-6 lead. So Shelby Valley will be taking a loss in the district. East Ridge, if it ends up the way it is, will take a loss. West Carter and Prestonsburg will be 1-0, and so evidently Martin County and Bath County is probably playing because that's the only two teams that's not laying. And here's a nice run straight up the middle. Jarvis, as he's going to get down to the 49-yard line, pick up of 16. If he had a cramp or whatever it was, they worked it out nicely.
That's they've got Dr. Burchett over there. I think he's been on the sidelines for years over here. So he
always good to have the doc on the sideline.
Yes. Yeah, definitely worked some magic there.
Prestonsburg just taking her time now. If we counted the yards that Reese Hamilton run from the sideline to the huddle to get to plays and everything, he might be the leading ground gainer here tonight.
Yes, he has. He's only got one carry officially, but he's got a lot of yards. A lot of yards.
And here's a handoff straight up the middle.
Wow,
Carter Akers spinning, moving, carrying defenders with him all the way down to the 32-yard line. 17-yard gain by Akers. First and 10, Prestonsburg.
Yeah, like I said, Prestonsburg just content to let that clock tick on down. Hamilton with another 40-yard trot over to the huddle.
Right. Clock goes under, 5:30 left. Prestonsburg to the line of scrimmage. And getting all the time off that can. Here's Akers coming off the right side, still moving inside.
I think he fumbled again.
20. He did fumble.
Yep, they got him.
And East Ridge comes up with it. A 13-yard run by Akers, but he puts the ball on the ground again, and East Ridge will have it first and 10 from the 19-yard line.
Yeah, both fumbles he's had, too, came off of pretty good runs, too.
Yes.
You know, substantial gains.
Despite the two fumbles,
he's had a great game. I mean, the offensive line from Prestonsburg has just played a well of a game.
Yes, they have.
I mean, we were looking at it here. George is 6 yards away from having 3 100-yard rushers for the game. So,
Burdine in the pistol. Smallwood behind him. He raises and throws it across the middle, and no good. And another pass off the hands of his receiver and also off the hands of the defender.
Yes.
So
they cut
brings second and 10.
Those passes are coming in hot. You know,
yes,
you got to have your head on a swivel, or he may.
He might mark it back the other way for you.
Yes, yeah. Well, if he hits you in the helmet with one of those, it's going to pop up 20 yards in the air.
Yes.
You know?
And here comes the man in motion into the backfield.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that motion.
And we've got a flag.
False start.
False start, East Ridge. Back them up 5 more, make it second and 15.
That was an odd shift over there from East Ridge coming that deep. Looks like we got some substitutions for Prestonsburg on defense here.
Ball back to the 14-yard line for East Ridge. Both teams getting some bench players in. And we're going to have a timeout. 5:03 left here in the ballgame, 48-22, Prestonsburg. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Smile, girl. Act like you like each other.
This is our Chicago.
Stop!
We're going to enjoy every minute of it.
You two coming or what?
Hey, wake up, brother. It is payback time.
Who's bigger than the two of us now?
You gotta decide for yourself who you gonna be.
The Bellator Cave has landed.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Back here at Josh Francis Field, 5:03 to go. Prestonsburg on top of Eastridge, 48-22. Just, you know, the final score and the stats, the only thing that's going to change. But it's, you know, if you're Coach Brewer, I think you feel real good about what's happened the last couple of weeks. You know, you pulled out a squeaker last week in a rivalry game at Floyd Central. You pick up a good district win at home here. Offense and defense both look great, too.
They've looked really good tonight. Here's Burdine, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to throw it long, and it is going to incomplete. As he was trying to hit number 3, Brad Howe, falls incomplete. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 15. And Justin, looks like our attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Player of the Game tonight, is going to be number 44, Carter Akers. 18 carries, 149 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
Of course, he had a lot of help. Jarvis over 100 yards, and Brant George like 6 yards being 100. And here's Burdine.
Wow.
And they're going to sack him back about the 1-yard line. So it's going to bring up 4th. And I don't even know what it's going to be. Let's see, the line to gain's on the 29, so it's going to be 4th and 28. Ball from the 1-yard line. So Burdine and the rest of the team for East Ridge is all lining up in the end zone. See if Prestonsburg's going to come out, and they're going to punt it, and he gets it off. A low kick. He's got a nice bounce, so out over the 50, rolling inside the 45, and down to the 43-yard line of Prestonsburg. So that was a 56-yard punt with the row on that one for Burdine. So Prestonsburg will have it 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. Just a matter of what the final score is going to be on this one, folks, as we only have 4:08 left here in the ball game. It's 48-22 Prestonsburg. Prestonsburg's record is going to increase to 4-2 on the season, and East Ridge will fall to 2-3. This is the first district game for each team. Prestonsburg will be 1-0 in the district. First district loss for East Ridge. And here's Jarvis on the carry around the left side, still on the move. Past the 50, got one to beat, and again, number 2 for East Ridge saves the touchdown, Garrett Jones, as he goes low, and Jarvis is slow to get up. Going to be out at the 35-yard line, so a 18-yard run by Jarvis. Jarvis was down earlier here in the quarter, was able to shake that off, and he's down again. We'll take a short break. Well, hold on now. Let's see. Jarvis is up. He's on the sideline, so we'll just stay right here with it. 1st and 10, Prestonsburg from East Ridge 35-yard line. 3:57 left here in the ball game. Whitehead, Keith Henry winds that clock. Prestonsburg breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Hamilton goes under center. And they're going to hand it straight up the middle, and that's Akers, and he carries it. He's got both hands wrapped around that football on that carry. He's laid it on the ground 2 times here in the second half. East Ridge recovered both times. Akers is going to pick up 3 yards. Working on his average now. That gives him 152 yards for the game. As we said earlier, he's been named the Attorney John Earl Hunt Intermountain Sports Player of the Game with 19 carries, 152 yards. 2 touchdowns. Here's Hamilton and hands it off. Number 33, that's Jackson Shannon, and he's got a big run going inside the 20 down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 16, number 33, Jackson Shannon. Most of the time you call Shannon's names when he's kicking the football off, but he got a big run on that one. 1st and 10 from the 16. Clock at 2:30 to go here in the ball game. Prestonsburg came into this game tonight averaging 19.5 points a game. They've got 48 on the board right now. Offensive explosion for the Black Cats tonight. And here's Hamilton. Waiting for the, taking all the time off the clock he can get. And he's going to hand it off again to Shannon. Around the left side, makes a nice move inside the 5 and down to about the 3-yard line. Pick up of 13 more for Jackson Shannon, and it's going to be 1st and goal for Prestonsburg. Ball is going to be placed at the, looks like the 4-yard line. Well, it's actually between the 3 and the 4. 1st and goal. And look for him to give it to the big man again. That sidelines are rooting very hard for Jackson Shannon to get into the end zone. Shannon, a big kid, 6 foot. Line him up in the slot. And they're taking a delay of game. That's going to back them up 5 to the 8-yard line. Stops the clock with 1:07 left. First and goal from the 8, and Whitehead Keith Henry is walked up and is talking to Eastridge, and I think they're just going to take the knee now. Victory formation. And Hamilton takes the snap, takes a step back, goes to a knee, gets the clock started. They'll have to snap it one more time, and this game will be in the books. Big win here tonight on homecoming night for Prestonsburg. Also honoring the 2001 state runner-up team. And he takes the knee, and that's going to do it, as Prestonsburg's going to come away on homecoming night with the 48-42 win over Eastridge. So we're going to send it back to the station, and we'll be back shortly with some final stats and comments at your Intermountain Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care. In football, the object on Friday nights is to prove your team is better than their team. Well, at Total Pharmacy Care, we prove that every day. Our team of pharmacists only fills prescriptions, no cards or candy or novelty items. Just complete focus on explaining and filling your prescriptions. So tell your doctor to choose the team at Total Pharmacy Care. We're located in Phelps, Belfry, Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Martin. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
A memorial is a lasting tribute to your loved one's legacy, something that Marion Brothers Monuments fully appreciates. We've served this community since 1951 and have provided the highest quality memorials along with caring service. allowing you to choose the most fitting memorial to commemorate your loved one's passing. Mausoleums, bronze markers, vases, all crafted using the most modern equipment in the industry for customizing your special memorial. Marion Brothers, when only the best will do.
Hey guys, are you ready for fireplaces? Their fall sale starts now. We have over 1,000 fireplaces in stock. Choose from vented fireplaces or choose from ventless inserts. Plus log kits and mantles. They're all on sale only for a limited time. Visit our showroom on South Mayo Trail in Pikeville during the fall fireplace sale at American Fireplace, Eastern Kentucky's only fireplace showroom.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
And welcome back to Prestonsburg. Josh Francis Field hits the final 48-22. Prestonsburg over East Ridge as East Ridge turned the ball over 3 times in the first quarter. Prestonsburg first 2 plays was a 7-yard and a 12-yard touchdown run by Carter Akers. Akers ends up with 19 carries, 152 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he is our attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Player of the game. Go over some final stats for East Ridge. Dylan Burnett came in averaging 205 yards a game in the air. He was 12 of 22 for 233 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. He averaged also 100 yards on the ground coming in, but due to some sacks that Prestonsburg put on him, the defense was able to really put a lot of pressure on him tonight. And he ends up with negative yardage, 9 yards negative yard. He had a 3-yard touchdown run and 2 two-point conversions during his rushing attempts. Martin looks like he had 29 yards on the ground for East Ridge. Smallwood with a total of 42 yards. See, number 13, Isaiah Atkins, as far as receptions, Atkins had 2 receptions for 28 yards. Smallwood had 4 receptions for 23 yards. Number 3, Brad Howe, had 3 receptions for 51 yards, and Zach Mason was the big receiver for East Ridge here tonight. He had 4 receptions, 116 yards, and a touchdown. For Prestonsburg, we gave you the numbers for Carter Akers: 19 carries, 152 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And he had a lot of help as we had 15 carries, 119 yards, and 3 touchdowns for Jarvis. And Brant George was 6 yards short of a 100-yard game himself. He had 8 carries, 94 yards, and a touchdown. John Little came in and spelled Jarvis as Jarvis was dinged up on a series, and Little comes in and has 3 carries for 44 yards. So big win for Prestonsburg here tonight, 48-22 over East Ridge. And big district win as they'll be 1-0 in the district. They improved their record to 4-2 on the season on a 4-game winning streak. East Ridge 0-1 in the district and falls to 2-3 on the season. So we appreciate everyone for listening to us on WXKZ 105.3 and looking in tonight on WPRG Channel 5 at HD 105, Facebook, and YouTube. We appreciate all the viewers. So That's going to wrap it up here for us tonight. For Alex back to station, Wayne Fugate on camera, and my partner Justin Holbrook. This is Larry Cecil saying so long. Good night from Prestonsburg. Again, the final score, 48-22, Prestonsburg over East Ridge. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.